Tuesday, but she'll still be happy.
Yeah, I was like, wait.
She got some sick finger tats.
Oh, it's like a Big Mac or nuggets with a Minecraft toy.
What? You mean it's an adult kids? Okay.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna
tear it.
Oh my god, I want
I'm
it!
gonna riot.
Dungeons and Dragons. But really, it's diners and Deathclaws.
Oh wait, hold on, guys.
I don't think anybody's gonna know what that is.
Listen, it's D&D. If they can't piece it together, I don't want them.
Dynamite.
Dynamite. Yeah, if they can't figure it out, then that's on them. That's a them problem.
Oh my.
That's a them problem.
What sweets? Oh, I could. Yeah, I'll show them afterwards. If you want, I can put it in the Discord.
I literally
hey. All right, window, alchemy.
Alchemy.
Give me my Mozilla Firefox, yo. I didn't close it.
Mozilla Fire.
Give me my Mozilla Firefox, please. Window.
No, you can use Chrome though.
No, I want my Mozilla Firefox, please.
You get to use dial-up.
All right, that's good. This is good. Alchemy's good. Change the title. We're friggin' listen. We're ready to friggin' go. Okay.
Let's go.
Let me just. Everyone's got your drinks popped open and everything.
Yes, sir.
Pop, lock, and drop them.
All right.
Got your snacks.
I'm too young to drink.
Welcome everybody back to Diners and Deathclaws Congress of the Commonwealth, episode 4. Say hi, players.
Hi, players.
Hi.
We are coming back to Skinny Atlas after the group had a fantastic run-in at the Valen Farms where the wonderful Hank Valen found out that Ash and Astra are raiders, and he told them to kick rocks and get out of there. But on the way out, they took Jerry Valen and Black Magic back to their unnamed settlement, and there's only one thing left on the board. They had to go to Skinny Atlas to meet the townsfolk. But when they got to Skinny Atlas, fire and ruin and screams and terror and horror and dead bodies greeted them. With brave and heroic acts, Donnie, Ash, Big Bertha, and Astra all saved 4 of the residents, plus Sly stepped in to save a 5th. As the group was as the group was coming back together to reassess everything that was going on, 2 raiders come out with a security-sized door and stop some distance away. And as they bang the door down, they peek out from the sides and they say, "Salutations, everybody, and welcome to Skinny Atlas. We'll be meeting you at the mayoral mansion." And they walk away cautiously and watching their back. Players, what's your next course of action?
Ash's gonna start a fire.
There's already a fire.
Oh, but one building's not on fire. And it's full of raiders.
Oh, at the mansion. Yeah, that sounds good. I thought you meant here. Like,
did they go back inside?
The raiders, you watch them walk back down the path. It's a very long road. And why don't you give me a survival check, Ash?
Oh, she's good at survival. Oh my god.
Okay.
Well,
so
good at survival.
She's got tunnel vision. She's just paying attention to the mansion that she wants to burn down.
You won't know everything, but you will know that that's a long road. And if you had control of this long road, you probably would have a lot of control of the group walking down.
So the road's monitored.
I would say so.
Okay.
Can I perceive, like, can I see anything? So I have, like, I want to see if there's cameras or something. Can I notice if there's any kind of surveillance there?
Yeah, you can give me a survival check as well.
Survival? Okay.
Or sneak, whichever one's better for you.
Oh, I think they both are equally bad. That's fine.
All right.
You guys are close. You guys are sniffing around the information, but yeah, they know what's going on.
All right. Can I ask
Guys.
Sly if he knows anything about these dudes? Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't mean to skip. It's not my turn.
No, you're fine. Sly looks at you and he's like, I mean, I don't know every Raider gang. I've heard, Raiders come in, smash up the place. They kind of live off of it like a parasite and burn it all down when it's done. I mean, it's I would say that you're probably not too safe right now in the sense that, like, you run, could you get all these
They come
people
for us.
out? Yep.
Yeah.
If you charge in there and try to blast them, you probably get picked off before you even see them.
I think you're right.
I'm just saying, I mean, I'm not feeling really good right now.
Fine, let's
Are
get
there-
these people back, ready?
Are there any other ways in besides this long road?
Possibly. I mean, I haven't been here in forever.
Can I ask one of the townspeople that isn't dead that we saved?
Sure.
Mary or something? Like if she knows if there's any other way to get up there?
Yeah. So, but you ask Mary, and she's thinking, and she's like, "Well, I mean, the mayoral mansion is kind of like at the end of town. I mean, there's some, I don't know, there's the park, but even then, I mean, I haven't been able to do anything myself. Like, I haven't had a moment of privacy to myself in
I
quite some
understand.
time. Yeah.
My apologies. We're just trying to game things out.
No, I'm here to help. We're here to help.
As
Okay.
a raider, or well, a former raider, when I think about the ways that we used to protect our strongholds and stuff, is there any way that my prior experience can help us figure out what kind of traps and tricks might be along the road?
You can make. Let me just get a little refresher.
Like, could I?
You could do a science check, or a survival check.
Okay, I'll do a science check. I mean, just knowledge, right? Gonna peek back into my mind and try to think about the different things that we used to do to. Hello? Oh, there we go. It went wrong.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, those
Sly
nightmares really be clouding my mind.
shaking
Can't really
his
think
head.
about all the important stuff.
I know you're just too far away from those experiences.
Sly shaking his head. He's like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I mean, I really don't see much of an option here. I mean, maybe you bargain with them, maybe you talk it out. I don't really know what's gonna happen here. I mean, you could try going in guns blazing. If you want to try fighting right off the bat, you can, but run-in's probably not
Okay.
gonna help.
Could we send these people home and go in there and attempt, I'm just saying attempt, Ash,
You
to
can't see her.
negotiate things calmly.
Her hands are in her
Negotiate
dreadlocks,
with
and
a
she's
You
raider.
like
can keep
at
the
war with herself.
Molotov lit in your bag, right? Just in case we need it. But with the intention of not having an explosion like we did with Hank, but of just talking to these people and trying to get away. It's not like I can give them money. I already bought Bertha's horse. So, and we
I am
can't
very
get out of
fond of
here.
the horse. Yes.
Yes. And we don't want them to come to our house, so I think we have to go to theirs.
Here's the thing about raiders.
Yes.
You give them a crumb, they come for everything you got.
Mhm.
Don't give them
Yes.
that. Don't leave it a trail that they can follow, but at the same time, you leave them here. They will find us, and we better be prepared. But as we are, and she looks around the group, Sly might be right on this one. We should head back.
They
I
won't
think
follow
Ash,
us?
I think Ash is right.
Okay.
I don't know if we are going
But
to be
we
able to
covered our trail.
negotiate with people who literally just burned down an entire city with no remorse for anybody's life. What are they going to care about 4 ragtag
I just don't want them
members of
to
their
see
group
that
trying to-
as like if you can think we can cover our tracks, then I'm for it. But I just don't want them to follow us and try to attack us at our base.
We
Bertha,
pick
can
our
you give me a
battles.
survival roll?
Absolutely, honey.
You see,
Bertha knows everything.
you see a glint off in the distance, in a higher up elevation. What do you do?
I see something. Up there.
A bear?
Ah, son of a bitch.
Oh, they've already got eyes on us.
And I'm just gonna point
Guys, we
to
should
where
move.
A shot
then-
rings out over Bertha's head. Clearly
Nope.
not to shoot her, but to let her know that y'all better start making a move.
All right, let's go home then. Whatever you guys want to do.
Yep. Ash starts waving people to go. Let's go. Time to go.
Okay,
You
I
guys
need.
will be back to visit.
So you guys are
I guess.
jumping
Run away.
into. You are now in combat
Why?
because they can see you and they're gonna attack you.
I don't like that.
Well, okay, so we had no way forward, no way back. No way.
This sounds
Just
like
because
a
I don't
theme
like
song.
it
Negotiate.
doesn't mean it doesn't have to happen. I'm
You
just
see
saying I don't
once
like it.
again one person behind the door now coming. Off in the distance, plops the door down once again. I believe we invited you to the mayoral mansion. Might I remind you, you are surrounded.
Yeah, so we should probably just go to the mansion. I feel like this is a railroad and we need to walk down it.
So how do we
Not
make
mo-
this safely? Well, now that we know we're surrounded,
We don't have a choice.
do we stay as a group?
I
Do we
I
I
think
believe
split
that's
up?
probably our best option.
we need to get these people out of here. They're not going to be able to defend themselves. Their whole lives just got destroyed, right?
Oh yeah, I mean,
I'm
there's
not-
nothing. There's nothing left. Yeah.
So how do we get them to safety and us to the mansion? Because obviously,
Can
the
I
people
ask
are not going to be safe at the mansion.
Can I ask the door guy if he just wants to talk to us
Yeah.
and we can let our friends go?
Yeah. Shout out to him.
Yo, Raider, sir.
Yes.
I was hoping that you might allow these townspeople to meander away, seeing as well, they're clearly not going to stay here, and I kind of look around at everything in ashes, while we honor your fair invitation.
Meander they shall not, but I assure you, no harm shall befall them. We just want to talk to you guys to pick
Awesome.
your brain a little bit.
Pick our brains. Oh, here we
Sounds
go.
amazing.
You're pretty much picking at nothing, but I guess that's fair.
I already know what that means.
And in
So-
a sign of good faith, he drops the door and he says, "Will you come with us?"
I kind of look at everybody and I just shrug and I'm like, I think we have to. Ash said we kind of have to. I don't think she's happy, but
Yeah, well, because this is a different thing for her. She's on a bounty list for the Raiders.
Yeah.
She's
Okay,
literally
so-
walking
Hey,
into the
I
lion's
think
den.
I'm dead.
so I'm gonna ask Ash. I'm gonna like suggest Ash get in the back, right? And me and Bertha stay up front, and the two
Our-
raiders are in the back just in case, right?
Yeah, 'cause they
So
think
that we'll be
Ashton's
the
dead.
first people that they see, unless Ash can stay back with the group to keep them.
I mean,
Yeah,
I didn't
she
even
does-
do.
She
I didn't
does-
even do my hair today, but I guess I'll take the front of the line.
I
no,
appreciate
she's
that,
gonna have to
Bertha.
go.
Yeah, you guys are
Okay.
gonna
She
need
waits
all
for
the
everyone to
backup you
head to the mansion.
Let's do this, Briss.
Let's do it. honey.
Lifestyles of the rich and famous.
You betcha.
So you're
I
all
don't know anything
following
about that.
the kind gentleman to the mayoral mansion?
Yes.
Okay.
And is that
Unfortunately.
kind gentleman?
Kind
She will-
gentleman, yeah, sure.
She looks to Sly and she mumbles, I think next time I'm going to ask Buddy to get me a hat. A big one.
I
Yeah.
have a formal hat in my bag if you'd like it.
To be honest, I didn't
Oh.
really keep up with that Raider the bounty list. You're on the fucking list?
Yes.
Kid. Hey, listen. Good
Thought y'all
job.
guys did background checks on
That's-
us before
I-
you picked us.
It's an
You
old
could have
list.
just said nothing. He wouldn't
okay?
have known.
It's an old list, okay? It's an old list. Hey, let's
You should
Listen.
tell Buddy to update that.
let's just
good kid.
what I think, and he's starting to kind of walk over there, but it's still some gap away from you and the other person. He's like, I'm here for you guys if this gets hairy, because this is hairy for me too, okay? I say we talk. I say we figure out what they want. Oblige if it's something we can do. If you guys fight, I fight. Let's try finding a way out of this, okay?
Let's do this.
All right. And
Oh, this is our best option.
Kinda
Sly
give Sly a nod.
wants to show that he believes that this is probably the only move that you can do. So he'll take the point for you. He'll take the bullet for you guys if need be, because he thinks this is the only way
the
this is
only
gonna
way.
work. It's the only way that's gonna work. They have
I appreciate
snipers.
that Sly. I'm really excited, and I'm like, I appreciate that Sly has become part of the group, as I said he was back at the Vertibird.
I'm just saying that if they're gonna fucking shoot us, they're gonna fucking shoot us. So whatever. Like if
Yeah, no, absolutely. At least we should be together. Thanks, Sly.
we're either dead or we're
I
not.
I appreciate that you're not just going to observe us getting shot.
So I would get shot too. Okay, we're all in the same boat. So let's just.
Calm down.
the
He
guy
starts
with-
yelling and
Okay,
she
Sly.
taps him on the back.
The raider guide looks and he goes, "Shoot! No, heavens, no, no, we would never. Oh, this way." And Sly follows him. Y'all boogieing?
I
Yeah.
suppose
Yeah,
that we
we're
are,
following
in
him.
fact, doing the boogie, yes.
All right.
Ash is like adjusting her dreadlocks to like cover her face a little bit.
All right.
Yeah, you can have them. I can do my formal hat if you think it helps.
Can you all give me a survival check as you're walking down the road?
Oh, I hope I roll 2 20s.
Difficulty
Oh,
is 3.
no.
Okay, we got
Oh,
one.
Astra.
I did not. Oh,
She's
She's not
great
even
stuff.
paying attention.
All right, we're
Big
just waiting
Bertha's
for
too busy
Astra.
playing.
Okay, so you got 2
Big
out of
Bertha's
the
playing
3.
with her hair.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
I will
That
say,
is very true.
as you're
Not good.
walking up, you clock 2 snipers up top. There's a building across from the mayoral mansion. They look like pipe sniper rifles, and there's stairs that can go up there. And you don't see all the people. You don't think you're pretty sure there's more eyes around, but you can see raiders most places that you look. They've got this town covered. And as you walk towards the door and up the stairs, you're greeted with quite a preposterous sound and sight. the raiders inside have turned this mayoral mansion into a play place and a party zone and a frat house.
Yes.
But on top of
A
it,
raider recording.
they're playing the gramophone and they're playing classical records. And some of them have found pompadour wigs and face paint. And they have dressed up as dandies and are prancing around acting like they're high
I
society
love
British.
these guys. Oh my god.
Welcome
How do they even know the accent?
to the mayoral mansion.
Ash is like, she's forgotten her hair and her jaw is like completely dropped and she's like, the fuck?
So Donnie immediately walks in and it's like he's wanted this his whole life. Right? He's wanted this level of comfort and fanciness. And he just does like, good day, my dear sirs. Thank you so much for inviting me to Yin's Palace.
Oh, so prim and proper. It's pleasure to have you. Right this way, we're gonna go to the ballroom. I have an acquaintance for you to meet. Let's go.
Excuse me, sir. May I ask, are we properly attired?
No, of course not. You look like homeless
Oh,
people.
If you might give me
I
a
in
moment,
fact
I
am quite
could
homeless, yes.
make myself more presentable before I meet your mayor.
Sir,
And
don't be
what I'm trying to do
preposterous.
is have a chance to like change my clothes. Can I at least put on my hat?
Astra would like to put on her formal hat as well
Okay, listen.
and pull it down over her eyes.
Listen, everybody. As long as we are not seated for a meal, you can wear your hat inside. Yes, right this way, though. Right this way.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're
I
welcome.
just want to make sure that I look good for the mayor.
Well, you're never
Bertha's
gonna look
having a
as good
very
as us,
hard-
unfortunately. But I do appreciate the effort.
Bertha's
we
having a
really
very
put on-
hard time hiding the visible disgust on her face as she looks around her.
Do you want my formal suit?
Astra elbows
I
Bertha and says, "It's
I just
okay.
hate everything.
We'll just take a deep breath and we'll get through this as best as we can."
I'm gonna join this gang.
How they
So
get you.
do you all follow to the ballroom?
Absolutely, I dust myself off as best as I can. I put on my formal top hat, and I look at everybody. I'm like, best behavior, and then I kind of walk in. I'm like giving off very Effie Trinket from Pittsburgh vibes.
All right.
It's mahogany.
Well, if you join me right this way, we will meet our wonderful and gracious leader. And
Oh,
you
boy.
all walk and follow the wonderful prim proper raiders. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pop on a name for you all.
She is in complete stunned silence as she's staring at all of the raiders.
As
I
you
love these dandies.
as you walk in, you actually see that it wasn't a gramophone. There's actually a raider sitting behind a grand piano, plunking away at the ivories. Somehow he can read sheet music, and he is playing the lovely jaunty tune over on repeat. It's the only one that he's learned. And
That's amazing.
seated behind a desk is once again another grandly dressed raider, dabbing himself with a powder poof, trying to look proper, adjusting his wig, and he looks and he goes, "Hello there, it is me, Sebastian. Welcome to the mayoral manor. I'm glad that you all have come."
I do another elaborate bow, and I say thank you so much, dear Sebastian, for inviting us to your fine manor.
So gracious. Hello. And he's like pointing, he's like, yes, 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 yes. You are all here. Fantastic. We have some business to attend to. Make yourselves comfortable.
Astra
Are
finds
there
a seat
chairs and
and
seats?
It's gonna be a little difficult to do, but all right.
I find a chaise lounge and I just, lavishly.
Sebastian notices that Bertha can't sit on anything, and he starts snapping. And he goes, "Oat milk, oat milk, come here." And one of the raiders that isn't in dandy outfit, looking pretty rough and on something, is like, yeah. He's like, the voice, oat milk, the voice. And oat milk is like, yes. How can I help you, Sebastian? And Sebastian goes, thank you, Oat Milk. Our tall green friend over here is looking for a seat, and I was wondering if you could provide. And Oat Milk sighs and walks behind Bertha and pops down onto his knees and pops down onto his hands and makes a bench for Bertha.
Okay. I'm sorry for this, but Bertha's very sore from the day and obviously from having to lift that, so she's just gonna sit there.
Can you give me an athletics check?
Absolutely.
Just sit on this fucking dude. Pardon my language. Just sit on this dude.
Good. Put
Oh,
your
I'm so
hands
sorry, little man.
behind her head as
Bertha,
she leans back on the chair and says,
Can you
wow,
describe to
what a
me
sight."
how you thud down onto Oat Milk and squish him?
Well, Bertha originally was going to go calmly and try not to, but the effort from today has caused Bertha to just kind of not realize how tired she is. So as she kind of goes to lower herself, her whole body just goes down. I mean, it's not really much controlling. It is just a hard slam to the ground on this poor man.
Oh, thank you, Oat Milk. That is exactly what I was hoping would happen. Oh, I love this town. Anyways, business to attend to. You have come to our peaceful town and have caused a disturbance. We are willing to negotiate with you, but we are expecting payment for your discretions. What say you?
Pray tell, dear
Alright.
Sebastian, what disturbance do you believe we caused? And we
Whoa.
allegedly caused.
Why, you put your hands on our property, and we have taken an offense to how do I say this?
Oh,
Your heroics, if you want to call it that. It was not your place
Your
to
property?
intervene. Yes, my good sir, our property. Yes.
So I have this guy's number, right? I have this guy's number. I know because of my work at the pit, but I feel like we're really close to our no subjects, so I'm not sure how far I can go here.
Oh, you think I say property like that? No, cannon fodder, if you will. We don't keep, ooh, no, nasty business. Nasty characters, nasty business. No, but, it was not your place to intervene in the matters of Skinny Atlas. So we, have a situation we need to resolve. And he...
So because we helped people,
here's the crumb. Where's the milestone?
Ooh, 1 second. And he starts looking at the group. Rough and tumble.
I put Ash behind me.
Dreadlocks.
Ash is like slinking behind Donnie.
Oh, are we playing a game of hide and seek? And he leans over.
No,
to
we're just
look
very
past
close.
Donnie, and he goes, "Hello, Ash. It's so nice to see you. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We're not exactly in the mood for a hunt at the moment. No. No. You listen. Maybe some cohorts will hear. Maybe a finder's fee for us, but no, don't worry. You're absolutely fine here, Ash. It's good to see you. I can't believe you're still alive, darling.
Hard to catch.
Well, I mean, unless you get stuck in a trap
Hit you in the
yourselves.
head.
Not that this is a trap. I can't believe I said that. Oh, Milk's like. And he passes out. So, anyways.
He passes out.
Yes.
What?
Oat Milk passed out.
And now
Wait.
he's conscious
Oh,
again.
whoa!
Sorry. The
So I should like medically attend to him. Are you okay, Sebastian? What's happened?
Oat Milk passed out. There's a giant green super
Oh,
mutant.
oat milk passed out. I thought you
Yes.
passed out.
No, you would know if I'd passed out. I have bits of narcolepsy every once in a while. I'm feeling very good today, though. So, anyways, resolution.
Union resolution. Sorry.
A union. Ew. No, thank you. Anyways, so terms, I guess. What's going on here? Let's see.
Not
Well,
quite sure what's going on here. I'm as lost as everybody else.
well, as the judge, jury, and executioner of this small town, I have a couple solutions for you messing with our property, so to speak. First things first, you could just give us 200 caps and everyone's on their way. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Option number 2. A little bloody, but not too bad for our raider friend over here. You go out and snuff out the last bit of our property. Everything is even keel. Or step 3. You all can take their place.
Hey, Sly, you got any money?
Do I have any? He's trying to elbow. I mean, kind of, but like, not on me. Buddy is like an endless supply of caps, but like, we can't. I guess you could try it. But
What
I
if we
d-
give you 400 in 2 days?
402. How? What? One
And they come
second.
with us.
1 second. And you see you see him turn and talk to one of his associates. Hmm. Make it 1,200 caps, and you leave 100 with us right now.
1,200 caps in 2 days.
1,200 caps in 2 days with 100
That's
cap
it.
down payment.
That's almost a 300% increase.
Oh, look, she can do math. Oh, yes,
That's a
darling.
very good thing too, because I cannot do math.
Do we have any option to talk about this in private before we come to a final conclusion?
Talk about this in private? Like
me and the crew here?
All right, I'll make you a deal. Okay. I will have my friends and associates and the underlings, like Oat Milk, who can't do a proper voice, to stand guard. Okay? And if you have matters to attend to, things to talk about, why not? It's not like you are going anywhere.
All right, so
Okay.
we wait
so
for
can
him to
we-
leave.
Oh, I'm not leaving my room.
Oh,
You there, can you
course
escort
not.
them up to the second floor? And if you're willing to, he will escort you up to the second floor.
Okay.
Oh,
Astra.
go on.
can I
Leaves the
like
group on-
see if there's anything that I notice about like this house, or like do some kind of perception check as we're walking?
Yeah, I mean, if you all want to scan, if you want to do a survival check or a sneak check.
I notice absolutely nothing. We got 3.
So as you're walking, you could tell that they've been squatting here for a while. I believe Ash and Sly have both told y'all that groups like this will come over and take over a town for whatever time they deem necessary until supplies run out. And then they just leave it in a decrepit state. These guys are about to leave. So they've been here maybe a year, maybe 2 years. But they're about to head out of town. So they've been partying. There's waste everywhere. And they've definitely done some silly things in this house. And as they open up the first door on the second floor, you see just how silly things have gone as a makeshift beach has been set up with sand and garbage lined water. And he goes, Sebastian said that you can talk right over here. I will be standing by the door. I guess take as long as you need. I don't know. Sebastian didn't tell me.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Is this oat milk? Oat milk?
No.
Who's talking to us?
No, Oat Milk, I'm pretty sure is dead. He was the one
Oh,
underneath.
yeah, that's right.
Honestly, I don't... Listen, can I talk to you?
Yes, please.
I heard you say something about unionizing. They call them underlings, and that's what... Oat Milk... It's not my place. It's not my place. It's not proper.
Please.
Wait.
I would love to
Wait.
know more about
Yeah,
this.
we'd love to know more
Please.
about you. You know, maybe you can come inside and stay
Ash
here.
motions
just
him
you?
inside.
Yeah, come on in. I would
An
love to know
actual
more about the
raider-looking
story.
person inviting him in.
Okay, let me just quickly... I'm
I
going to make
offer
a
him
roll,
some
and I
water.
need someone to make a speech check. But I'm also making
I will.
another roll.
I could
Please.
use my special.
No, you already used your special.
Oh yeah, she is doing the opposite.
Oh.
She
Well,
looks
shit.
menacing.
So...
I
Well,
couldn't.
shit.
So
But,
he
you know.
he steps back and he goes, I shan't. Is that what I say? It's a shan't? That sounds like shit. No, please just go inside and I will stand guard. Okay, thank you.
Son of a bitch.
Thank you.
That's my one skill.
Good day to you.
You're welcome. My apologies.
We had a chance and we blew
I still
it.
give him a water. I have a purified water and I give it to him, like just in case you're thirsty, bro.
Is this moonshine?
Oh no, it's just water.
He takes a swig. And it goes down really smoothly. And he goes, thank you. I was quite parched. We had a party earlier, and I have partaken in some substances. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now get to talking, you sillies. Yes.
No problem. You're welcome.
Thank
I
you.
didn't catch your name.
He slowly closes the door.
All right, so then I slowly give him the finger as the door after the door closes.
What? Oh, okay. He didn't hear anything.
He didn't see it.
Okay. All right, the room is yours.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what we're gonna do.
We have to. We gave the prime example here. You know, we talked about this before we came. You know, you give them an inch and they take a mile. We offered to give them double in 2 days, and they upped that by 300%. These are the kinds of schemes and skivvies that raiders do. They might be dressed fancy, they might pretend to act nice and cordial, but it's all a game to them. And who's to say if we make a deal like that, that's going to be enough for them? I mean, if 400 wasn't enough, why is 1200 going to be enough? What's going to make...
Yeah, I
you
feel like
know?
any deal we make, they're just gonna follow us anyway. They're
So-
gonna look at us like a walking bank.
Is there any way that we can, you know...
I could sit on a few
Walk-
more of them. It might help our chances.
You sit on... Bertha, we appreciate your services with oat milk. You know, that was quite the
You know, I
the
felt
show.
bad at first, and the more I kept looking at everything, I said, nah, I don't feel that bad.
Exactly. I mean, we're obviously outnumbered where we are right now. But I'm just, you know, maybe is Sly in the room with us? Like,
Yes,
if
yeah.
he is,
Slide's part of the group with you guys.
you know, Sly, they're always looking for somewhere new. They're always on the move. I could tell these guys have been here for a while. They're probably looking for their next hit. Like, do you have any knowledge of the area around us, of any other towns? You know, maybe we make a deal with them that, you know, we have intel that might be worth more than money to them. Because they're definitely going to find way more than 1,200 caps in another area. You know?
Well,
Is there any way we could make a deal with them to trade any intel you might have?
I mean, there's places far away, like Albany. There's Salt City to the north. Futon's up there. I mean, all the places around the lakes they're occupied. It's the Five Finger Clans. You know, these guys seem kind of like pushovers, to be honest, and like, I don't know. It's not like they're gonna. You can't really go and be like, "Hey, look, the thumb raiders are over there. Go take their spot." I mean, they're not gonna. I mean, sometimes they'll fight each other for territory, but like we tell them that, and they're gonna go, "Of course." You know, they're gonna be like, "We know that's there." Honestly, I mean, it's really shitty piece of property, but I think we're the only civilization, like the only settlement kind of near here, like that's this close.
They seem like they want out.
Exactly,
The
they
other
want
raiders.
out.
What if we get them to turn on their leader?
That's what I was thinking. These underlings, that guy let that
We had
slip.
a chance with that guy.
There's no way Oat Milk wanted to die at
To be
the
fair, if
hand
we're
of
gonna do
Bertha's
this, our
ass.
social skills might need some work.
Yeah, you know, I have a
I'm having
decent
an off day.
That's okay,
know-
Donnie. We all have off days.
Okay.
speech.
I mean, I was
is one of
told
my
that was
tag
one of my-
skills. I know
Yeah, I
I'm a little spicy at times, but I'm pretty good at speaking to people who see eye to eye with me. And, you know, being my past is what it is. Other raiders, you know, sometimes we can speak to each other in ways that, you know, others might not understand.
Okay, so you want to win over these people. They said that they're in no hurry. They're not going to hurt our friends if we're here.
So how do we keep them at bay long enough to undermine their leadership? That's the question. We've
A
got to
going away
negotiate
party?
more. Well, you know, that might, you know, they love a good party.
They
You
do
know?
seem to love a good party.
Okay.
I got some buff out, but
I'm
does
starting to
anybody
notice
have
the
any
theme
alcohol?
around these parts, and that everybody loves to party.
I mean, it's the bombs have dropped. Everything's terrible. Why wouldn't you want to just kind of obliterate yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Wait.
Okay.
So that's what Sly, you seem to know a lot about these groups. Like, how can we, distract them long enough? Can we throw them a shindig? Can we throw them off a course? Can we throw Hank under the bus over there for being a hot-headed drunk? He's got lots of alcohol over there. Maybe we,
It's too close
try-
to us.
Yeah, it's way too close to us, and we don't want the kid to know what we did to his dad. Hank's not a bad guy.
No. I'm
We just had
saying,
a falling out.
we go up there, we make our peace. Maybe we get some extra alcohol off of them.
So Sly, what are the chances that Buddy can get us this money?
I mean,
Maybe they'll accept alcohol instead of money.
the caps are there, right? The caps are there. The question is, at what point does Buddy say this is a failure and you guys aren't worth it? Which I honestly, at this point, you guys are trying to survive, so I don't blame you. But like, if you're like, Buddy, we need how much was it? 1,200 caps.
1,200.
Yeah.
We ain't got that. Ain't none of us got that.
Like Buddy's
we
got
haven't
that.
Got enough stuff to sell.
Buddy's got that, but he, it's future. It's future capital that he needs too, right? Like he believes.
What could we do to make it worth his while? Wow.
Make it worth Buddy's while?
Yeah.
God. That's hard to say. I mean,
we got 5 new settlers for our settlement.
6 and a horse.
6 and a horse. We're gonna need more capital to keep the settlement going, right? He's gonna have to infuse us with capital either way. If we try to ask, because the horse did cost some funds, right? Maybe we could ask him for, say, like 1,500. Use 12 for this and keep the other in a nest egg for us.
It's possible. This hasn't happened before. Most of the time, most of the time, anytime the groups come up against raiders, they just get traumatized, pee their pants, and are either taken captive and are part of the raider gang, or they're killed. Like, I think,
as much as I love their outfits, I want to stick with my tribe here.
Yeah, no, listen. I would say,
can I ask a question?
Yeah, let me just quickly say this. I will tell you, Buddy has a checklist. All right. He ticks things off. You guys are on the path. You're ahead of schedule, honestly. It's pretty impressive. I would have to say, on the list is take out a raider gang. On the list
take out a raider gang.
Take out a raider gang. So like that's kind of a moot point, right? Like, what you're gonna take out?
He says that, and Ash immediately starts looking on how to set this room on fire.
I mean, if you guys want to try,
we have to get out of it, though, honey.
If you guys wanted to kill them and then ask for 1,200 caps, he might do that. If you go, hey, there's raiders holding us hostage, it's one of those. It's like you're damned if you ask because you didn't do it, or you're damned if you didn't ask because you can't do it. You know what? It's like, so that's probably off the list. There's, so you've got the basis for a farm, right?
Yeah.
You gotta. There's schooling that he looks for. They're setting up a hospital. They're setting up your own independent power. Like, there's stuff that you could do, but like, you're here now. I don't know if you want to have these raiders on a time frame, because this might turn into, we'll give you 1,200, and like you said, that 1,200 is 2,400, is 4,800, is it's it's a slippery slope.
Yeah, we're their bank.
But you could also,
like Astra said,
you would also have, your territory necessarily. I don't think they're going to send the whole tribe to try killing us at the settlement. It's going to be an endless wave of are they coming today? Are they coming tomorrow? Sort of thing. We could do that game. You guys could just straight up try killing them all, which
I don't
is
think we'll make it out of
wild,
here.
and I don't think that those people would survive out there.
If we put that, and here's a question.
Yeah, they'll
for you,
snipe them right
Spy.
away.
Were you saying something, Astra? Sorry.
My mic I think is still cutting out. If so, there's no chance that we can make any kind of friendship revival with old Hank up there to help us, sort out things with, these guys.
How would you get there,
Here,
is my
what I'm saying. Well, that we put them on a timeline. They say they're gonna give us a few days. Maybe we try to negotiate with them more. We say, hey, if we leave so much with you now, would you give us 3 days? Would you give us, 1 extra day on some type of extra offering, right? Because if we could get a hold of alcohol, or even the recipes that Hank's using to make the moonshine, that could be a lucrative business for us. I mean, the steel shop's gonna be lucrative once it gets set up, but moonshine, you can make that any day of the week.
Okay. So here's something to think about. You tell them we're going to go get booze, right? They're not going to let
They
us
already
just...
know. They already burnt that place down.
And they're also not going to just let you guys go with
Mhm.
booze,
Not
right?
unless we give them someone to hold on to.
Someone to hold on to, or all the
Someone
equipment, too.
valuable to them.
I've seen that as well. Yep. Listen, you might be their ace in the hole, honestly. I mean, they kind of are holding all the cards, but you're just the cherry on top. You guys can try doing that, but here's the thing. If you do that, they're going to hold one of you hostage, or they're going to take all your gear, and then you're going to have to kill Hank. Are you guys okay killing Hank and Carol?
No.
Because there's no way
I
he's going to give you...
I was hoping we could make a deal.
There's no way you're making a deal with him. How many caps do you guys
Not
have?
after what happened. 50.
Yeah.
I have 15.
20.
There's no way. He put 100 on a horse, to like clear him out how much they need. He hates you guys. So it's either they die and you take their moonshine and you promise maybe the rig, or you set up the rig and we turn it into a moonshining business. But my belief is you're probably going to have to kill Hank and Carol. Or...
Well,
I'm not for that.
Well, here's the... I don't want y'all to be stuck here for the rest of your lives in this room, dredging over what decision we should make. Maybe offering them, one of us raiders to hold until everyone can figure something out would give you guys extra time to make the caps. And I don't mind taking a fall. I know I've made some mistakes over the last few days, but maybe this could be my saving grace.
That's a
Does the
pretty...
kid know how to make moonshine?
I would assume so. I mean...
We can just have a kid. We can just set up a still. We'll just set up a still at our place. We'll just tell him that we make moonshine at our place, and that we can supply him with moonshine. And then, eventually, we can build up a supply of poison and poison their moonshine and get rid of these guys and get Buddy's caps. I think this is a plan.
Donnie, I like you.
Man, I'm all about business, folks. I'm all about business. I know we probably have to... We probably have to grow some razor grain or something like that for the wheat or whatever we need. And I know that Bertha has a literal green thumb, 2 of them.
She looks at her thumbs very closely. Yeah, they do seem to be green, you're right.
Yeah, see?
Okay.
So I think that this might be the way to go. Astra, I got the idea from you trying to make a deal with Hank, but because we got, what's his name, Jimmy? We got him at the place. He's going to make the booze for us. We'll sober him up. We'll do this. And then that can be a way that we can get these guys out of here. Don't listen to me, guy at the door.
Okay. So...
I was whispering the whole time.
So... Why don't... Good call. 1 second.
Sneak check.
And I'll take a sneak check from all
my
of
rolls
you.
are so bad today. My rolls are so fucking bad today. Please don't make me ruin this.
Okay.
Oh.
No, it's okay. Okay.
Oof.
Okay.
I
Bertha,
was whispering.
sneak check.
Oh, sneak. Yes, of course.
Bertha's so sneaky.
Somewhere off
You
in the
know,
distance back at
this-
camp, Ira's.
Oh my god!
Okay.
She's
Son
yelling.
of a...
Okay. So here's the good news and the bad
The
news.
only thing Bertha said was that she had green thumbs.
That's what I was going to get to. The good news is that Bertha and Ash really haven't said much. Okay. And
Ash said that she'd put herself up as collateral.
yeah. So,
Just
But
like
yeah, but
Ash
we don't
put
have to
in.
go with that.
unfortunately, with 3 critical failures, they knock on the door and they go, hello? We're not in a rush per se, but I'm sure that you have plenty of good ideas. Could you please meet us back downstairs? Thank you.
Absolutely, Sebastian. Thank you so much.
And
Doorman.
and as you're about to leave, Sly whispers one more thing. This is your guys' call because this is your whole thing. You can, I don't forget about the whole, you could delay them, right? We're not in a rush. They're not in a rush.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think you guys cool with my idea? Just say cool.
I
Yours
just
is plenty.
I think we should make moonshine to make.
All
to
right,
make
moonshine.
The cap. Yeah.
Moonshine. Yeah, that's what I said. Okay, good.
Okay. And
3, 2, 1,
Just tell 'em we
moonshine.
got it.
the
3,
door,
2, 1, green thumb.
the door opens back up, and let me peek. I actually do have them all named.
I love names.
Marmalade was the one.
Marmalade.
Marmalade goes, thank you for enjoying our amenities, but Sebastian is asked for you once again, so let's go meet back down in the ballroom. Thank you.
Absolutely, Marmalade. Thank you so much for your attention. And then we follow Marmalade to the... I follow Marmalade first.
Okay. As you go back down, you see that Oat Milk is back to being conscious and is sitting in the corner, shaking his head, looking quite
That's great.
disgruntled. So, welcome back.
Bertha's gonna wave to Marmalade, not Marmalade, to Oat Milk.
Marma Milk.
Oat Milk looks down and like kind of looks up like a scolded dog, and he's like kind of gives a little wave.
Adorable.
Okay.
You making friends, Berthie?
Okay. So Sebastian is like, so we've given you some time to chatter, to have a little quaint conversation on your own because we're so gracious.
We do appreciate you.
What's the plan here? Are we killing you? Are you killing them? Are you giving us caps?
Sir, I do have a business venture proposition for you. If you would entertain
Business. I find everything entertaining, darling. Let's go.
me. The fantastic, darling. Well, Marmalade did mention when I gave him a drink of water earlier that he would quite enjoy. He assumed it was moonshine. Can I assume, my dear boys, that you enjoy a party?
I believe that you see that we enjoy a party, yes?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think in order to keep that party going, you may need moonshine. Am I right? I didn't notice a still on campus.
Well, there was a still, and unfortunately, one of the lessers, Molotov, accidentally blew up the still. Yes, it's been a problem.
I understand Molotov running the still might have been in the name there why that wasn't going to work, but we have
I did not
we have
even
an-
piece that together. That's rich. That is so rich.
we have a brewmaster, if you will, in our settlement who would be happy to supply you with additional moonshine to satisfy our debt and perhaps once our debt may be satisfied, continue a business venture with you all.
So you have met the unwashed, disgusting Hank Valens, haven't you? I should have known. We should have taken that over a long time ago. Yes, Brewmaster is quite necessary for our group. Yes.
Well, he is part of our group, but he has a thriving business at We Come Home Community, and where we all come home, and we would value your patronage.
Would you? He kind of seems a little disinterested. Can you give me a speech check?
Oh God, I hope so.
AP.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna use AP. That gives me another dice, right?
Okay, and it's a difficulty of 2.
How many AP do we have?
6. You guys are loaded.
I'm using 2.
Okay. Okay, perfect.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So, yes, we would do well with some alcohol. Okay. Okay. So you have the world famous, and by world famous I mean Skinny Atlas famous, which is our world at the moment, Brewmaster Hank Valens. What's your proposal?
Well, we propose to extend the time of the debt, to allow us to produce a delightful batch of moonshine for you, and then that could satisfy our debt, and should you enjoy the product, pave the way for a collaboration, a business collaboration between your settlement and ours.
Yes, formerators, unwashed heathens, gallivanting with the upper elite. Wonderful. So you have razor grain, I assume, ready to go?
Absolutely. Yes, we're
Whoa.
farming it and now at our community.
Interesting. Because
shit.
last time that we mapped, well, you can't be down south because, well, we've destroyed down south, and you can't be to the east because, or the west, sorry, because our brethren are over there, and north is the lake. You're over to the east. Let's see. Okay.
We're in the process of farming.
Yeah, no. All right, so you have...
Bertha is, yeah.
Quick, what's your favorite produce, Bertha? Go.
Favorite produce is potatoes.
Okay, good
Potatoes.
Good choice. Good choice. Okay, so you have razor grain, you have Hank Valens, you have... Okay. This could
And
work.
his horse.
You have black magic?
Yes.
Listen,
I do have black magic.
listen,
Bertha has
we've
black magic. It was a gift.
We've messed around with the Valens so many times, and every time I've gotten near that horse, that little freak Jerry, sorry, improper, that little deviant Jerry, chase us off with boomsticks, and
But we have Jerry too.
you have Jerry, Hank. What about Carol?
I mean, they can work with us.
Okay. Wait, what? Excuse me. Can you make another speech check?
Carol decided to stay in her farm. Obviously, she had so many animals to care for.
Okay. That was only a speech check of 1, so you get 2 AP back. You know, I always had a feeling that Carol didn't really like either of them.
I got the impression too, to be honest. She was so excited when we all left.
Something about the most neglected woman is the farmer's wife, it feels like. Okay, so you have the boys, you have razor green, you have the still. Ooh, this is asking quite a bit of us. I can't believe you would be so intrigued to hang out with us upper elite. How's the quickest you can get us the first batch of moonshine, and how much would it be?
I look at Sly, and I'm like, Sly, can you give me a hand here?
Well, logistically speaking, with the two of them working around the clock, with Big Bertha helping, with our yield of razor grain that we have, and the still setup that we have, we could produce about 50 gallons of moonshine in the coming month. Yeah, I mean, at this point, bargaining's kind of rough. 50 gallons in a month. 50 gallons in a month? Okay. Well, we went through a
That
gallon.
would more than satisfy our debt.
Well,
I'm certain.
might satisfy your debt. Does it satisfy our thirst? Let me think. Today, gallon. Yesterday, 3 gallons. Day before, no gallons. We don't drink on Sundays.
He says that, and like Ash just looks absolutely flabbergasted.
You don't keep? Okay.
We keep moonshine.
Right.
I hope.
Okay, this is quite lucrative. This is okay. I did not expect this.
Me either, to be fair. Kind of just came up with this.
I feel I guess the best course of action would be, because we'd be fools not to do this. Okay. Here is my addendum to your offer, okay? We accept on the terms that a crew of the Pinky Clan goes to your establishment, assess the production of said moonshine, make sure the razor grain is fine, make sure the still is good, make sure both the Valen boys are doing wonderful, and upon the report back, deal made, and we will leave. Let's keep it spicy. We'll leave oat milk, because
And marmalade. I would love marmalade.
Marmalade stays here. Marmalade is my favorite. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate it, Sebastian. You could take oat
Is
milk
there anybody
and
similar to marmalade?
Molotov. You get Molotov. I am mad at Molotov, and I don't want him in my presence anymore.
I believe that we have discussed that Molotov working around moonshine is a bad idea.
And that's going to be your problem. Because
So we have oat milk and Molotov.
And you have taken a liking to Marmalade. So
Yes.
I will send him as the third for the scouting mission. It seems like you have built a repertoire, if you will. That
Sweet
is
Lady
French.
Marmalade.
That is French for knowing each other.
Ash knows.
And
Ash is just looking at him like,
Okay. So that's the first part of the deal. But we still have another part and another problem. And that's our property.
They will be invaluable in the production. To reach this level, or perhaps exceed this level, I'm not promising that. Sly is a fantastic stats man. The more hands we have on deck, the better off we'll be. People who know sales, merchandising, and marketing. That's why we came to Skinny Atlas. So I understand that you want to send your crew, but how about part of this town's crew as well?
Will you give me a speech check difficulty 3? You have 5 AP.
No. God damn it. I'll use 2. God damn it.
No.
You know I'm right. You know I'm right, though.
No, and here is why. And
Are you feeling lucky today at all?
Yes, I am feeling lucky. Oh my god, I feel so lucky. Does that mean I can reroll?
You can. Yep. That means that you could re-roll the 12 or the 16. Actually, you can roll both of them again.
So I'll just roll this like this.
Okay.
'Cause that was logic.
These are raiders.
Dice
They
can't
have
screw with my logic.
they have no logic. But that was a good
No, I
re-roll.
understand.
Make sure that you guys are keeping track of your luck. I'll show you Pips.
Yeah, I put it down when I used it.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you so much, Astra.
Okay. So, I'll be honest with you, okay? This is testing my patience a little bit, but I will be honest and forthright with you. I have no purpose for these people. I was just going to kill them for my own pleasure. I don't really care what happens to them. But they are also my leverage. So, here's how it's going to work now, okay? You, Marmalade, Molotov, and Oat Milk. And how many people survive, by the way? Usually about
six.
10. 6?
I think 5 or 6.
Oh, that's funny. Anyways, you could take those filthy peasants with you upon arriving to the camp. If things aren't what you say they are, I will order Marmalade, Oat Milk, and Molotov to brutally and savagely, in not a refined way, might I add, obliterate our property. But if everything's on the up and up and everything's running just fine, we can strike an accord. We will have our new moonshine provider. By the way, the 50 gallons is just for the first month, mind you.
Absolutely.
If everything works out just the way it says, I guess they can stay with you all. I don't know why you would want to... well, I do know why you would want to associate with such low socialites, such lower class vermin, honestly. But if not, I will
You
bless...
have. I was wondering. You're sending us with such amazing people. Do you have any additional underlings, like oat milk, that you could send with us?
No.
Okay, fantastic. I was just wondering. Thank you so much.
No, God. Sitting there trying to take all of my people. They're my people. I like them.
No. Not trying to take. Just remember, we want to meet your demand, and we want to make sure that we're doing right by you.
Why not? I'll let you do a speech check, but it's a difficulty of 4.
I'm gonna fail it.
There is 6 AP.
Oh, I didn't do a speech check.
It's okay. Is speech your tag skill?
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, it is.
Yes. Okay. Then,
Yes.
Then you got.
And I have 8 charisma.
Oh wait, I don't think it's been doing this part right. Because it's supposed to be. Oh wait, it's a critical. Yeah. So you should. No, you passed it.
Okay.
I think, but you did get a complication. Okay. Oat milk, Molotov, marmalade, right? You can take dynamite with you. He's another one of my underlings. He is disgusting.
Mhm. If you need to take Marmalade back, I understand.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Marmalade can think for himself. He's a very astute and equipped gentleman, such as myself. But you could take the filthy dynamite with you. But I have instructed him, or I will instruct him. I'm sorry. If you are fibbing, he will be instructed to detonate himself with sticks of dynamite while giving you guys an embrace of explosive
The hug
proportion.
of death.
Yes.
Absolutely, the hug of death.
Yes. I see that you have heard of it.
I mean, it's just renowned.
Deal?
A
Do we
renowned
have
punishment.
a deal?
I look at the group. And I'm like looking for affirmation that I'm doing the right thing.
Ash just kind of nods like, we have a choice.
All right, and
Bertha
I
is back to looking at her thumbs.
fantastic. They're very green and beautiful.
Astra's been fidgeting with her formal hat the entire time.
And so I reach my hand out and I shake his hand.
Sly's eyes are darting back and forth looking at all of you, and he's like, "It was a pretty good job, guys. Now let's get the fuck out of here."
Yeah. I shook his hand. Now we can go. Thank you so much, Sebastian. May we take our party and continue on our journey? We do have quite a job to do.
Absolutely, you can, and I appreciate you asking to be excused. One last thing, Ash. If this is some sort of ruse, you better believe we're going to be collecting on that bounty. And we won't give up until we do.
She inhales and then she turns with a dramatic bow, like flourishes her hands. Whatever you say, mon cher.
Toodaloo!
And she flips him up as she walks out the door.
And with that, you are now escorted out with marmalade, dynamite, oat milk, and Molotov in tow.
And Molotov is not an underling?
No, Molotov is a underling as well. He's been demoted
okay.
ever
So
since.
three
bl-
underling.
yeah, ever
Right
since
on.
he blew up the still. They
Yeah.
do not like Molotov.
Nice.
And as you walk out, can we get a group survival check?
Oh, yeah.
Well, so while Big Bertha's originally paying attention, she is also paying attention now to oat milk and is a little distracted as she
Yeah.
is walking.
There you go.
So here's the good news: is y'all passed it, but as you are leaving, you're being followed by Sebastian as well, and as a couple of the other more established gentlemen. Oh, and by the way, we always like a good waltz. And from the rooftop, the snipers aren't shooting at you necessarily, but they're shooting at your feet. I need everyone to do an athletics check.
Oh boy.
If I die right here.
I don't
Okay.
dance.
Oh, athletics is
And
a-
Astra stumbles on her feet and almost whiffs it.
I succeed.
Okay.
I hope.
So I love you too.
Oh,
babe.
Did any of us die?
No one's gonna die.
Ash got shot.
Okay.
So
Oh my
gunshots
god,
are
Ash!
gunshots are ringing
Got
out,
Astra.
and Bertha
For
light
sure.
on her feet. And Donnie, dodging it. Ash, right as she pulls her foot away, a sniper bullet crushes into the pavement in front of her, and she falls forward onto her face and is knocked prone. But luckily dodges the bullets. But unfortunately, Astra is caught flat-footed going, "What's going on?" And takes just 1 point of damage as a bullet pierces
Okay.
into her toe.
That's
Oh no.
horrible. Not the toe.
The big toe, right?
Well done, Flip.
You can choose. Choose. Flip.
You're lucky that's all that was. Ta-ta for now. And he, with a flourish, goes back into the mayoral mansion, slams the door, and Molotov looks at you and like, "You guys got some pretty quick feet there. Listen, let's just go, I guess. I don't know. You guys lead the way." Wait.
Yeah, so
guys, how's this voice, by the way?
We gotta.
You guys can leave the way. Did I do it?
it's really good, Sly.
That was
Really
that was
good.
wonderful.
That was
That was Molotov.
Molotov.
That was
yeah.
Molotov. Thank
That
you
was
so much,
Molotov.
Molotov. You're doing so well. I really
She's
appreciate
Molotov-
you.
wait. You need to make it a little bit higher and softer.
Let's get
Wait for him.
going.
You have to grab your
Let's-
balls and try to talk.
He accidentally yanks too hard. He's like, ah!
So I put my I like help him up, right? And we start to help him. I start to help him down the road.
Okay.
Ash may be dying too, so I'm gonna help her as well.
So
Like
Sure
in
gets-
the real world.
Starts to walk on one heel.
all right.
Okay. Better.
And you guys all meet back up with the residents of
people.
Skinny Atlas. They're looking at you slack-jawed, and Peter looks up at you. It's like, you all made it out? What? Oh no! Are you guys gonna? Are you guys gonna kill us?
No.
What?
No. Don't you worry about that. Of course not.
Ash looks
We're all gonna
offended.
go back
He
to
even
recon.
asked.
I know how raiders are, and oh my god. Oh.
That's
Okay.
always a third option, or what? You create your own option if it's lucrative enough. And she looks at Donnie.
What?
Uh,
Yeah. Create your own option. I was just still thinking about names for the place. Sorry, I have a whole list that I made that I was actually just looking at. Yeah, I don't know where that came from. I thought it might be a good idea. I really, are we far enough away from these people that they're not going to hear us?
What, the pinkies?
The baddies? Yeah.
No, they're
right
they're
with us.
integrated into your group.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, when you have something going for you, it's time to. You might as well use it. And a community as strong as ours needs to make inroads. And we needed to get out of there. And I kind of look at Molotov and Oat Milk, and I'm like, you guys get it. It can be rough in there, right?
I mean, a little bit. Yeah, I
mean,
guess.
Oat Milk, you were a chair.
Bertha is gonna look at Oatmeal and be like, "You were actually a pretty great chair. I'm not gonna lie. It was very impressive."
Yeah. Can you give me a speech check?
Of course.
We gotta convince these
Thank-
guys.
Thank you.
Of course.
I-
just gonna pat him on the shoulder.
Can I be honest with you guys?
Yeah.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Please.
We're just, they started talking like that, and it's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
You
Yeah,
all
it was
feel
pretty
this way?
weird.
It's so dumb.
You want
yeah,
things to go back the way they were?
What?
Do you want your life to go back the way it was before all of that?
Yeah, when did that come up?
Before all the fancy dancy talking.
I mean, you like going to. I mean, yeah, I'd like to not be around them when they talk like that. It's stupid.
When
But,
did they start
there's
doing that?
Plenty of ways to survive out here in the wasteland. You know, you don't
Uh-huh.
always need the raiders.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, I have a job to do.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Absolutely.
I mean, but you know, do you have to work for them?
We could put you to work. You're looking for a purpose and a
And
place.
the difference would be that you would have a house and get paid.
I mean, they pay me in chems. I like chems. Like
I got
chems a lot.
chems.
Can I have some chems?
I mean,
I mean,
What? Can I have some chems?
at the camp.
Can I have some
Yeah.
chems now? Can you?
Is this Molotov? All right, I'm gonna give him mentats.
perfect.
Okay, he's gonna immediately pop them in his mouth. Okay.
Now I have to figure out how to take it out of my inventory.
So, what you're trying to tell me is that you want us to join with you guys to become part of your group while we leave behind the Pinky Raiders. Is that correct? You could tell
I
that
mean-
the mentats have taken effect immediately.
That was the idea. Yes, I'm so happy that worked. Okay. You know,
Here
we
we're
have a
all about
thriving
free will, you know?
Yeah,
all
and we
about
have a
free will.
thriving community that everybody is welcome to. You see Ash and Astra are thriving members of our community, former raiders themselves. We believe everybody has a second chance at We Come Home, where we come home.
Okay. Hey, listen.
And that
That's a nice proposal. Okay. How about this? Well, first of all, how about this? All right, those other two, or those other three, we're a package group. All right. Why don't you convince us why we
Yeah.
should join? Because if not, we will blow all of your heads off. Okay. Thank you. You could
that's fair.
You
I
could,
mean, that's fair.
you could tell that
That's absolutely fair.
some progress is being made. All right. You can't just convince someone to drop their life, but
Absolutely not.
he's
But I
understanding.
mean, I think oat milk, I think, even though you were an excellent chair, and Bertha had attested to that,
The best chair.
You could
Do
be
you
so much
think-
more.
you're so much more than chair. Bertha, what do you think?
Well,
I
I
mean-
think he could be so much more, all right.
You sat on the man. Do you think that he has farming potential? He's a strong
Yeah.
man to
I could
hold
put
your
that
weight.
man to work real fast.
Listen, you
What
guys,
would you think working in the fields?
you guys are all flattering. This is what, a day's walk. Let's get back to your camp. We could talk about this as a group, okay?
Absolutely, give you all time to think.
And as he's talking, little Lawrence tugs on Big Bertha's overalls, and he looks up and he's like, "Can I go home now?"
Bertha is not sure what to say at this moment and looks around for reassurance.
Comfort him.
Astra
comfort
turns
him.
to Lawrence and grabs his hand and says, "We're gonna make you a home like you've never seen it before."
Okay.
The best home you've ever seen.
Okay. Can my mom and dad come? When we find them, when you guys find them, can my mom and dad come too?
I gotta know.
Bertha again looks over.
Yeah, kid. Yeah.
Okay.
We should
and-
tell him.
Oh,
Okay.
Astra whispers to Donnie, "We'll figure it out when it comes."
All right. Cool.
All right, and you are all free if you would like to make your way back to the camp.
Yeah, let's go camping.
Astra continues to hold hands with Lawrence as they walk.
The
Like,
whole
follow
time
So
we're
as we're walking,
Bertha
I wanted-
continues to walk next to oat milk and continues to try to make small talk.
I propose a name for our camp. We could be Bad Nats, like some of all of our names, or the Steel City, or Junko's Trading Post. We Come Home, PPG Place. Just thinking. Union Station.
That one's quite fitting.
And how about while you all ponder that, we take our 10-minute break to go
Oh, thank you.
pee and
Thank
stand
goodness.
and whatnot.
I gotta be so bad.
All right, everyone. Viewers, we're going to take a 10-minute
Immediately.
break to stretch, go to the bathroom, get some fresh air, talk to loved ones. I will be back in a moment
Yes, the
to
freshest of air.
talk. If anyone has any questions or want to talk about how the session's going, I'll be back to hang
Why
out,
shut my video
and
off.
we'll start and back up at 10:10, okay? I'll see you guys then.
Bye. I didn't go anywhere. I said I want to leave at 11.
Oh, let me put my headphones back on. Let me charge up this bad boy while we're here too. NCR Trooper. Yeah, there's plans on getting a lot of familiar factions in. But we can definitely look into adding people to. Oh my god, awkward, just stop that. Dear Lord. I will say, and I'll offer this to people, this is an open RPG or open D&D session. So thank you for the popular vote too. This is
You're so popular.
Stop it. This is open for subscribers. So if anyone ever wants to join and play with us, all you have to do is be a subscriber on Twitch or a member on YouTube or a subscriber on TikTok or Patreon. And I will give you an audition where we'll test out how you're on the mic and your game planning ideas. If it's something you're interested in. No, I like Scotty. When we're in the role playing, I don't really interact with the chat, but yes, I did like that. You could roll for Kermit. Give me 2 rolls of D20, please. But yeah, I like the session. I will say the players might have possibly worked
Screwed up.
around some ideas. No, not there's no such thing as screwing up in D&D. There's just alternative solutions to problems. Okay, you got a 15 on the dice. The female feral ghoul is hungry but pauses before she bites your face. Give me a roll for acrobatics. Ash does have an target on her back now. Bum 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 bum. Oh, Discord chat. Is it bad? Will I get in trouble if I read it? Let's see. Which one? Close that. Yeah. Oh, I can read it. I could shift it over since no one's on screen right now. Dun, 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 dun. You already know I'm in the fast lane. Oh, 12, Scotty. Yeah, the feral ghoul bites your face off. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to roll a new character. I was thinking, by the way, if people are interested in more D&D, I kind of would like to run a zombie campaign too.
Oh,
Just to throw that out there.
that's awesome.
I've been
I'd be a
enjoying
zombie.
D&D a lot. And I think zombie hunting would be fun. I don't think I'm ever going to do a fantasy one unless it's like a paid gig because I don't know too much about fantasy.
Lord of the Rings adjacent.
Yeah, like I sort of know that, but it's like I know a lot of people like to play in like what is it? Talariel or something? Isn't there like a location that Vox Machina and stuff
Tamriel.
is in?
Yeah, I don't know what that is. You can make up your own world.
Yeah. Oh, there should be a membership option on YouTube. Let me peek at it. Unless they took away my
Affiliate.
yeah, because I am a partner on YouTube. Purchases and memberships. Is this? Nope, that's. I mean, I could have lost it. Earn. No, I'm a YouTube partner. Oh, my membership isn't set up. That's probably no. I had. Well, there we go. Maybe that's why I don't have any members on YouTube. Well, it's launched now. Thank you, Trooper.
I'm really happy you asked, man.
I've had that forever. I mean, I could try. Listen, if this really is who we become, I wouldn't be upset because I like DMing and it's a lot of fun. I could do a fantasy one. You guys will just have to bear with me because I will be making up the locations because there's no shot in hell.
No, I think that's perfect.
I
Make
could-
it all up. That's what you do.
This is all a whole bucket full of make believe. I won't do Star Wars.
I played once with somebody and it was all like just Skyrim locations.
I mean, that makes it easy.
Right?
I probably won't do a space one, but if I do a space one, it's going to be based off of Star Ocean because that's the only like space sci-fi thing I like. I like
Spaceballs, though.
Spaceballs. Final Fantasy's kind of futuristic too, and I like that. You're already in my mind. Although I am just ripping off New York. I can't wait till you guys find out about New York City. You're going to laugh so much.
We're going to New York?
I mean,
Like
yeah.
in the city? I figured it would be like the crater.
Yeah, that believe me, there's a whole
glowing sea.
thing with that. And it's just the naming mechanic, but you guys will laugh your heads off. It's going to be super funny.
So I do have a Geiger counter, so just keep that in mind. Like, if it's supposed to go off, it will.
Yeah, you guys are safe right now.
It should be going on. Well, no, she's not glowing yet.
Who? What?
Can I have a
Oh,
free
Ash.
membership?
Ghoul-
I don't even know if that's
Ghouls
possible.
put off radiation when they're feral. They exude it.
Oh, well, yeah, just the low level ash. It's the ash meter now. Like, I know that I
Hey,
know
Ash
the
is
ash
around.
level.
Yeah.
Click,
Oh,
click,
Ash
click,
is
click,
here.
click, click, click.
And that's fine. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just goes up to Ash's level, but I know that there's another level. Like, I got nervous at first, but ain't no thing but a chicken wing on a string. I don't know what a chicken is, but
I do have exciting news for y'all too.
I love
Once
news.
everyone's back.
What are we
back.
missing?
Oh, we're all back. Well, you weren't saying anything, Rick.
You.
Yeah, I was busy,
Bertha's the
not
quiet
being busy.
observer.
All right.
Bertha, yeah. I
So
need to change my picture on here to Dottie.
So we're gonna come back into the game. I don't have a slide ready for like the walk back and stuff like that. So we're just gonna pretend that you all are still walking home. Oh, hey, why don't you load
Amazing.
up? Hey, load up.
Oh,
you
my
punk.
screen.
Oh,
It's
does
loaded
it?
Nice
for me.
Fine, whatever. So, you are all walking back, and instead of doing, is the mics working? Let's see. Yeah, microphone. Yeah. So as you all are walking back, instead of doing survival checks, I would like you all to do speech checks on the way back. But I want the raiders to feel like it's a family. So I'm going to need each of you as we're walking back to give me a convincing speech to them and then roll for a speech check. So who would like to go first? And it's going to get more difficult as the walk goes on. You've already passed the
the
DC
Raiders-
0.
Raiders should probably
Okay.
go first.
Are we still in the same day?
I
Yeah.
go first a lot first to someone else.
Well, I guess since no one else is talking and Asher doesn't like silence. So, Marmalade, tell me a little bit about yourself. I want to get to know you, since we're going to be spending time together and everything. We all like to get to know each other around here. What should we know about you?
My name is Marmalade. I am a fantastic raider. I like to sip on moonshine, and I like to take jet, and I like to take buff out, and I like to take mentats, and I like to take orange mentats, and I like to take purple grape mentats. They say it's grape, but it just tastes like purple. What else?
A man of class. So is what you're saying is that your tastes and your activities and your hobbies are of the fun and jovial, type. Well, I can tell you that I know all about that. Can't turn Astro away from a good night of moonshine and chems. I'd love to share some around the fire time with you and share old Raider stories and stories from the before the drop times. What do you say? You good? You down for a fun time around the fire?
Marmalade reaches into his little handbag. He has a little purse with him, and pulls out a crystal decanter of moonshine, and pulls out a 2 glasses, and pours himself a little bit and pours you a little bit, and then he looks at you waitingly. Can you give me
out and says,
Can you give me a
speech
speech check? Yeah, can you give me a speech 1?
Yep.
Oh, I see that you have your pinky out. How refined. Clinky clinky. And
Ashra clanks her cup with his and says, "Cheers to friends and fire pits."
cheers to friends and fire pits. Ugh, fire pits. Ugh. Anyways, thank you. And Marmalade shoots back the moonshine, and it's like, that was not so bad. I mean, you have some class, obviously. The pinky shot right up. Okay, wonderful. Onward, onward. All right. Who's going next? And who are you talking to?
Now, of course, I'll be talking to the only one that I've been interested in this whole time. And good, because I forgot his name already.
Oat milk.
It's oat milk.
Oat milk. That's right. Like, hey,
I thought
buddy,
it was all. Yeah. How
Hey.
did he even know about oat milk?
how you
They-
doing?
You
feeling
can find
okay?
stuff. You can figure stuff out.
You been feeling okay? I know you had a rough day so far.
My back hurts.
Yeah, I understand. You took it like a champ, though. I'm really impressed.
Yeah. That happens a lot, to be honest. My back
Yeah.
always hurts.
Are you always being used as a chair?
Yeah, a chair or like a ladder or like well, mostly just a chair or a ladder. What else do you really use? One time, they used me as the base of a pyramid with the other underlings, which is neither a chair nor a ladder, but just as dehumanizing, honestly.
Yeah, I can imagine that's not a good feeling.
No, my back
Like,
hurts.
you're so much more than a chair or a stepping stool, anything like that. You're a strong man.
I could
You're
be
impressive.
I could be
You
more
could
than a
always be
chair.
more. Of course.
I could be more than a ladder.
Yeah,
I could be
Decide.
more than the bottom part of a pyramid.
you betcha.
What
Absolutely.
what else is there?
Well, there's the top.
I
You
could
want to climb on my back? You want piggyback ride?
give me a speech difficulty 2 check. You have
Can
6
I-
AP.
Can I use what is my speech? I'll use 2. I'm sure
Okay.
this will go well.
So you're down to 3 AP.
Oh, wait,
Wanna
did
know
I roll
what?
the extra one?
We'll call it serendipity. You get to keep those 3. Cuz you hit it on the first 2. Yeah, sure. I'll climb on your back.
Yeah.
Can you roll an athletics check with me?
With me.
Perfect. So, in a beautiful display of teamwork,
synchronicity.
Bertha crouches down all the way, and like a little child, Oat Milk swings his legs around Bertha's neck, and Bertha effortlessly stands up, and now Oat Milk is 10 feet tall and has a smile on his face. This
That's
is
amazing.
How's it feel up there,
This is
bud?
beautiful.
the oxygen's a little different, but this is nice. Is this bad? Am I making you a chair?
No, don't feel bad at all.
Okay.
You look great up there. Oh,
Bertha's
milk.
carried heavier loads. Don't you worry.
I try to give him a high five, but he's so high up, I kind of like stumble. Then I'm like, oh man, Oat Milk, you're awesome.
Oat Milk falls off of Bertha and crashes on the
Oh.
ground. No,
Why?
it's okay. Actually, and he stands back up. It's like, actually,
It's so beautiful.
my back feels good. Oh. Thank you
Feel
guys.
good?
That's
That's
what
good.
friends are
That's
supposed to do.
good.
You know what happened there, buddy? Bertha wasn't your chair because she wanted to pick you up.
Yeah,
You should only be a chair if you want to be.
I don't want to be a chair.
Then you should never be a chair.
I don't want to be a chair.
Yes,
you
that's
don't
right.
have to be a
You don't
chair.
want to be a
Again.
chair.
I don't want to be
Let's
a
all say
chair.
it together.
I don't
We don't want to be a chair.
There.
That feels so different. It's Sly shaking his head. He goes, "What the fuck is this?"
Sly, you don't want to be a chair either. Don't you fucking lie to me.
I'll never be a fucking chair.
Well-
That's right, Sly.
All right.
Right.
All right. Who's
Ash said nothing.
who's talking next, and who are they talking to? Molotov hasn't been talked to, and neither has who else did we say is coming with y'all?
Dynamite. I got
Dynamite.
dynamite.
Ash is walking beside Molotov.
Hey,
She's not saying anything. She's just watching everything
Yeah.
that's happening. Like, the fuck?
yeah,
You miss this?
this is.
Being carefree as already. That's what was supposed to be, eh?
I'm gonna be honest with you. This is pretty fucking stupid. It's
You
just
agree then?
yeah. Do they?
They won't even.
Is it always like this?
I mean, they're goofy. They have fun.
They don't do any voices, do they?
No, no voices. The only weird voice here is mine, and I
Yeah,
was born with it. There's nothing I can do about that.
it's called an accent.
Meh.
Yeah. I mean, you guys seem
You don't
pretty
gotta do
cool.
no voice. We are. We like to chill. We like to help each other. We don't make each other be furniture.
I don't really care. No one ever made me furniture. Honestly, oat
But they won't
milk's.
let you near the booze.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Um. Hey. Uh. I smell. I smell. The alcohol in your satchel, and I got a lighter. Can I? Can I? Can I? Can I throw one?
You like fire.
Yes.
We build you fire pit.
Okay.
Big area where you can start your own fires. How
Okay.
about that?
Okay.
Throw him a signal flare.
Okay.
He's got bonfire that you can throw that you can shoot. Want to give it a shot?
Yeah.
Or no,
Kind
I
of.
pass it to Ash so that she can.
Yeah, and then she gives it to him. She's like giving him her Molotov.
Yeah, like let's not burn the alcohol.
Can you give me a speech check of difficulty 3, Ash? You have 6
Oh,
AP.
She's gonna
Oh.
use some AP.
Please.
How many would you like to
Boy.
use?
2.
Okay.
Oh,
Down
no.
to
Do I
3
hit
AP.
the D20 with that?
Yeah, so you do a speech check and then it'll pop up and then you just pick 2 more D20.
Okay, got it. Oh my god.
What could possibly?
I'd really like to
Are you feeling
I'd-
lucky at all?
I'd really like to
Yeah.
throw.
Yeah, I think she's feeling lucky.
I'm feeling lucky.
Okay. Use the luck point and you could roll all
Asher,
4
that's
again.
amazing. I appreciate you so much. Like, remember, we have another point.
Ever since I whiffed it the first day.
Okay, so that's the first roll. You have 2 more dice.
All right. Another one. I forgot to hit the thing.
Yes.
Perfect.
Love signal flares.
Yeah.
Loves
Okay.
them.
I mean, I really want to throw the Molotov, but if you guys, if I listen, I
Just watch how
understand.
it goes up in the air.
He
It'll go so much farther than a Molotov.
he strikes the. Oh, is it a signal flare gun or is it just a signal flare?
Oh, it's just a signal flare. Sorry.
Okay. He rips the cap off and he's like, "That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's right.
I like this." He
It's like an
start
adult sparkler.
starts sniffing it. He's like, "This smells good. It's like phosphorus or something." I really,
You can make bombs.
yeah, that's awesome. You guys are really cool. I really like
I
this.
think you're cool.
Shut up.
She's like, you and I could do business together.
Shut up.
Whatever. It's cool. All right. So you guys have talked to Oat Milk. You've talked to Molotov. You talked to
Sorry,
Marmalade,
Dynamite.
and all that's left is Dynamite.
I was gonna
Molly
talk
and
to
Dynamite.
Marmalade to get some scoop on his opinion of the underlings, but I'm gonna go for Dynamite. So I we're walking next to each other, and I'm like, "Hey, Dynamite, how you doing, man?"
I have bombs attached to me right now that
I
I've been
know.
instructed to blow you and everyone else up. I am
I don't-
okay.
You're okay with having bombs attached to you?
I don't know. Yes?
Can I help? Is there anything you need or want?
You should
Yes.
Can you keep me away from Molotov?
Absolutely. I understand why you'd like that.
That-
But about the bombs,
Uh-huh.
is there anything I can do to help you with those?
No, I have that handled.
Well, what I mean is, are you enjoying being a human bomb?
I don't know. I mean, my dad said that I wasn't gonna be anything when I grew up, and who's got a job now, Dad? You piece of shit.
I appreciate that. I really do. I mean, you're doing great for yourself, but look at what you've done. I think you can do more. I think that we can, like, you were never going to do anything, but what did you do before you were a bomb?
I made bombs.
You made bombs.
Yeah.
It's amazing. That's really useful.
Honestly, like Molotov's my twin brother. Him and
Oh
I
my
both.
God, I thought you guys looked alike. I mean, fraternally.
Yeah. No, we're actually identical. It's just that one time I made something that was a little bit too much and it singed off half of his face. But other than that, like, yeah, like we're identical. It's not identical now. Like if you really peel it
No, I
back.
completely understand. I mean, like, with the half the face off, I didn't see the resemblance because of the face
Yeah.
situation, but that's amazing.
Uh-huh.
Is it but you don't like him?
What, my brother?
Yeah, you're nervous about him being around you.
I love him. I'm just a fucking bomb right now.
You are a fucking bomb right now.
I'm the fucking bomb.
You are the fucking bomb, dynamite. But I think it would be cool to like give you a high five, give you a hug. I mean, you seem like a good guy. Don't you want to hug your brother?
Okay, I'll go hug Dynamite right now.
No, but I think that would be dangerous, right?
I mean, yeah.
What
Why
I'm
did you ask me
suggesting-
to do that?
Well, what I'm suggesting is like not. Do you want to? I was just saying, like, do you want to? Do you have a desire to?
What, hug my brother?
Yeah.
Give me a speech check of 4, difficulty 4. You all have 3
Because
AP
I think
left.
I have the repair to take his bomb off.
You have to pass the speech check.
I'm
if-
just saying that's what I'm going for.
If you want to give me a speech check to repair to, we could do that.
Okay.
Or we could do a speech check 4.
All right, so I'm going to do a speech check with 1 dice. And I got a 4.
You could skip right over the other check then.
So I don't need to do the repair? Great.
No. He looks at you and he's like, I mean, wait, so okay. So you want me to hug my
What I'm
brother?
saying, I mean, I don't want you to, right?
Uh-huh.
But like, if I had a brother, if my brother was here, there's nothing that I would want more than to hug.
And
And
okay.
you have your brother here, right? So like, what I'm thinking is, if you didn't have this bomb on you, you could hug your brother.
Oh shit. Well, I mean, I don't really care, but I mean, I'll hug him. Hey, Molotov. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, did I take the bomb off?
Well, you, bro. You want a hug? I don't know. That'd be cool. I guess. Shit. Okay. And he slowly just unhooks the strapped on
Oh,
bomb,
great.
and he walks over to Molotov and gives him a big hug. And he's like, I mean, I still have to like blow you guys up, I guess, if shit goes weird, but like here," and he like hands you the stick of dynamite, like the multiple
so
sticks of
much.
dynamite. Like, okay. So now all of you have talked to each individual raider, but I need Astra to make a compelling argument to all of them why they should join up and why they should be part of the group.
We need to run speech checks?
You
Sorry.
give your speech first, and then when the time comes, I'll ask for the roll.
Okay. This walk back has been kind of cozy, kind of fun. We've got friends, new friends,
It's been all
new
right.
light. I mean, I don't think I've had this much fun since the last time we were hanging around the fire eating Ash's jambalaya. Oh man, I can't wait to get back home and get a good meal in my belly. Hey, marmalade and oat milk, and you ever had jambalaya? Because
No.
Ash here cooks
Sh-
a mean mongrel meat jambalaya. So that's
Mongrel
what I look
meat?
forward to. That's what I look
Mongrel
forward
meat?
to every day. Absolutely.
Oh Lord, no! Is that some sort of poor person delicacy? Ooh, exotic.
That's
Ooh.
the delicacy. You
Oh,
know, some moonshine, some buff out, some
oh,
jambalaya, and we're set for a fun night around the fire.
oat
You know,
milk is
hey,
looking. He's like, I mean, do you have like benches or something?
absolutely.
Like,
We have houses.
hell
I mean,
yeah.
hey, I'm looking to try to build a actual fireplace. You know, that would be nice. Kind of make us feel cozy, like it's more at home.
I mean,
Be able to sit around a fireplace
I'm
and
just, I'm just
chat
pumped
with
about,
y'all.
I'm just pumped about the bench. Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Very
Uh,
pro bench.
listen. A bench is just a long chair. All right. A bed is just a vertical chair. Like a
Vertical.
sofa.
You sleep vertically?
Hard.
Yeah, I
That's an
lean
art.
mine up. I stand up because I
That
have
is
back
that is
problems. So if I lay down,
that
I
is
stiffen
skill.
right up. Although maybe I
You
could.
know what? I need help with that.
Do you think I could sleep? Oh, I could probably sleep on my back again. Thank you, Bertha.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Bertha,
of
you
That's
are
course.
awesome.
the queen. The
We've
queen of
got
farming
we
and
got a cabin.
chiropractic.
Yeah, I mean, I share with the horse, but you could share with me and the horse. I have no problem with that.
Oh, this
Remember,
place
we're building the stable.
I'll make sure you got enough room in the bed. Don't worry.
awesome.
It's gonna be a good night.
I mean, this is cool and all, but like, what are you getting at? Hey,
Uh,
funny little lady, what are you getting at?
Her mic.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't aware it was I was still on the floor. I was kind of lost in La La land there,
We're on a road
boys.
right now.
Yeah, you'll have to bear with me. My head's hit a little bit too many things in my journey there. But I think you guys have made this walk here so fun. I don't want to have to see you guys go back or leave. I want to be able to get to know you more and see what kind of awesome people you guys can become with, all the free will that we can offer you here with our crew, you know. Ever since I, you know, disappeared from my raider group, they might have been the first people to accept me when I entered the wasteland, but I don't think I've felt as accepted there as I do with these grand folks here. So we'd
Wh-
love to have you guys maybe come party and hang with us for the long run.
Wait, you were a raider?
I've seen my days there, but
That's
I'm
so
as dead to them as they are to me.
that's so fucking cool. I like being a raider.
You know,
Yeah,
it's fun.
you guys are
The
cool.
partying, the gallivanting, the
Yeah.
5-finger discounts.
I like.
There's lots of fun raider things. But there's also some not so fun raider things, right? Like being a chair.
Dysentery.
Yeah. Being
Yeah.
on a bounty list. And see, we don't want y'all to
She
be
says
in
that, now shoots her a look.
I know. It's
I don't know
partly
what
my fault.
dysentery is, to be quite honest, but it doesn't sound good.
It's
Is
when
that like a condition of diarrhea or something?
you are the smartest.
Bertha,
You are the smartest super giant that I've ever seen. You're friggin'
Oh,
awesome.
wow. Thank you. Wow.
This place is so cool. Honestly, like you guys don't even talk with accents. I fucking love it.
I just look at them like,
Well, okay, sorry, fake accents. I get it.
accents.
You
You
want
know.
guys? You want to hear me sound like Ash?
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Mona
Why don't you
me.
do all of us?
Mona
Mona
me.
me.
That was pretty good, to be fair. That was pretty good.
I nailed it.
Oh, mon chat.
Uh,
She ruffles his hair.
Enchante. I'm fucking
Extra claps there.
fucking fluent over here, nailing it.
And coax Lawrence and see how much fun this guy is.
Can you give me a speech check difficulty of 5? I will give you an advantage. So you get to roll 2 extra times for free because all of the other rolls went so well. We didn't have any hiccups besides the luck roll, but that wipes it out. So you get 4 free
Do
dice.
we have an AP? Oh, I roll 4 extra dice.
You roll 2 extra
All at
dice, so you're
once.
rolling 4 dice, and you have 2
Okay.
AP left.
Okay. I think I'm gonna save the AP then.
So you're rolling 4 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you have
Um,
charisma tagged.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's 4 successes, but you did fail 1.
Okay.
So
I'm not sure if I'm feeling lucky or not. Kind of need some backup. Wondering if I should feel lucky or not.
If you feel lucky, feel lucky.
Well,
Can you keep those and then feel lucky and add to it?
that I'm trying to remember.
yeah, you keep the rolls that you want. So you keep the 2 8s. So you'd be at
There you go.
4 success, and then you just re-roll 2 dice.
Okay. So then I'm gonna feel lucky today because I've got lots of that hanging around. So I just rolled 2 dice, right? Or do I do a speech
Yeah,
check?
no, you
again?
roll
Sorry.
2. Just do a speech check again. Yeah. All right. So you hit it because that was a crit on top of it. So actually you had 3 successes. So you had yeah. So you get 2 more AP back. And they all look at you, and Marmalade's like, okay. I am feeling some things. I did
It's
not
okay to feel things here.
realize that things could be so nice outside. Are you guys always this fascinating?
For the most part, more or less.
It's
You
always
should
something.
see me talk about steel, brother.
Steel? Ooh. So how unrefined. You know what? I'm feeling okay. Feeling a little uncultured, but that's fine. It's always
Oh.
nice to mingle with yes?
Culture comes in many forms. What you think is uncultured maybe is more cultured than you believe. Closer to the earth.
What
There's
the
history.
fuck was that? I want to learn more about you people. I want to be.
You know what I'd like, buddy? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's okay. What would you like?
I'd love to hear your voice.
My voice? This is okay. Hello.
That's the voice you do at home. Or back with the folks at the mayor's house.
Yes. Home.
What did you sound like before you put on this accent?
What?
Is there something we don't know about you, Marmalade?
What?
Are you from across the sea? Have you traveled a long way here?
No.
Oh.
Well, I was just wondering, buddy. I mean, like,
Yeah.
you know, Ash sounds like Mon Ami because she's from France, and
I am not from France. I'm from New Orleans.
that's what I meant. She's Cajun.
Yeah,
I'm not good with geography.
I wish I knew where Old Orleans was.
Yeah, right? It'd be amazing to see someday. Bertha sounds a little gruff because she has a big vocal box, you know.
My throat
I
usually
sound,
hurts at the end of the day. Yeah.
yeah, right.
Oh, okay.
And like I sound like I'm from Pittsburgh, but that's just good where we're from, right?
Yes.
The other guys, they don't use this accent. I don't know where you got it, but I'd love to hear you.
He's just really fucking scared to use his voice because it was really stupid. All the guys that talk like that, they made us underlings because like they have really stupid voices. But like I told him, I was like, the voice that you're doing is even stupider than the one that you have.
Well, and like here's the thing, buddy.
My voice
I
is not
say weird
stupid.
I say weird words all the time. Ash, she talks in French. Ain't
Yeah,
no
And
voice
I
stupid,
spit out
buddy.
a lot of BS out of my mouth, so
Okay.
Yin's got all kinds of voices up in here, and I want to hear yours.
Okay. I am going to use my actual voice, but you have to promise that you don't pick on me because I'm very self-conscious about it and it's been a hard time and I will be devastated and I will cry if you anybody laughs at me. Oh, pinky
I put my
promise.
pinky out, and I'm like, pinky swear.
Oh, okay. Okay. This is what my real voice is like. And I just sat there and I had to use the stupid British voice because everybody was picking on my voice.
Honestly, this voice is better.
What?
yeah. I
Yeah,
prefer
sound
this
handsome,
voice.
bro.
I don't hear a problem
Absolutely.
with it.
This is you.
You guys like my voice?
Yeah.
I could
You know what,
I
Mom?
could probably say
This
I love it.
voice sounds like your name. It sounds like you.
My name's Dan.
Exactly.
My name's Dan.
Dan?
They called me Marmalade because I took on the other voice and I didn't want to do that voice, but they made me do it. My name is Dan. My name is Dan. I used to be an accountant before the bombs dropped, and I was in a vault, and the vault
The
had
man of numbers.
the vault had cryogenically frozen us and it ended up killing like a bunch of the people, but a couple of the pods were fine. There was this one person that got shot in the face and some people took a baby screaming, and I saw a man pounding on some glass, and then my vault opened, my cryopod opened, and I got to walk in because I didn't I just wanted to, I don't know.
Dan, it's
That's
so
a pretty
nice to meet
amazing
you.
story.
And
Yeah.
I'm so sorry about your past and whatever bad things you've witnessed, but I
It
hope
was
you have a
fine.
great future here with us.
It's okay. Oh, this feels so nice. Uh,
I'm curious about the other boys. What are your names?
my name's
I really
Craig.
hope Molotov is just named
Craig.
Molotov. Who's Craig?
My name's
Craig,
Craig.
fitting.
You
Yeah.
dudes have a
Who are you?
Craig personality. You feel like a
I'm well, I'm Craig, but they called me Dynamite
Dino. Thanks, Craig.
because
Nice to meet you, man.
and then Molotov over there. Hey, wait, I want to say what my name is. Craig, you always do this to me. My brother is named Greg. We're Greg and Craig, the identical twins, but you could tell us apart because I accidentally blew off part of Greg's face.
As you do, you know, siblings. Greg, say your name, buddy.
My name's Greg. Yeah,
Awesome.
you hear that, Craig? My name's Greg. Craig and Greg, Greg and Craig. That feels so weird to say now.
Well, you can go by your names here. You do not need to put on any farce to make somebody else happy. Just be you.
Oh, oat milk. Are you like skim milk?
I mean, my name. My name. What is my name? It's been so long. Honestly, like every day that I woke up, it was just like the people sat on me and they called me oat milk. I. Hey, Craig, do you remember what my name is? Why would I care what your name is? Uh, Greg, do you remember? I have no idea. What? I don't remember what my name is. Will you could could you guys
What do you want to be called?
could you guys give me a name?
Have you ever wanted a name? Any name? We could, but what do you want?
I have no idea. Um,
Okay. What do you think? What do you think, group?
Let's think about this.
Ash looks at Bertha.
What's
Yeah,
the
right?
biggest word I know?
oh, I like this. This
Something-
sounds fancy.
Something
I
big
think,
and strong.
I think something strong. Something that can
Strong?
stay strong. Something like that.
Pierce? Or Pierce?
What's that word mean?
Well, it means like strong, aggressive, kind of like Ash.
Ash is like, yeah.
Listen,
Like
I've
pretty-
seen you get mad, Ash. You're fierce.
You guys are gonna call me fierce?
No, you don't have to.
no.
I was just throwing
Yeah, I
out
don't-
ideas.
That is so cool.
You
I'm-
like that one?
My name's Fierce.
Heck yeah.
My name's
There you
Fierce,
go.
and I'm not a chair.
You're not a chair,
Absolutely.
fierce.
You're so much better than a chair.
My name's Fierce, and I'm not a chair.
Your
Fierce
name's
is not a
Fierce,
chair.
Not a chair.
Not a chair.
And Greg likes a signal flare.
Hey, we could write a song. Let's when we get back home, we are sitting around the fire, we are eating jambalaya, we are making a song. I'm calling it now.
All
Calling
right.
it now.
All right.
The moonshine's really hit Astra. She's just really feeling it.
All right.
Astra starts to sing a song.
Shockingly, or maybe not so shockingly, because they are all dullards and raiders, and
Oh my
Hey,
God.
don't
Uh,
pick
Who are
on
the other
Fierce like
people?
that.
Don't pick on those boys like that.
He is not a chair.
we're
Baby
all,
love.
hey, listen, we're all stupid, and I know what the narrator's saying, and I agree with him. Okay. So with that, you all make it out
Breaking the
through.
fourth wall.
You guys all make it out from the forest to the usual site, except once again, hey, you left Tootie and not strong cake. Sorry,
That's my fault.
Strong.
there's a super mutant out somewhere. You left them out, and you found that they build 3 more shelters, plus the stable's finished while you all were
Nice.
gone. So you're up to 6 buildings. You're up to a stable. You currently have what 5 in the party. Okay, plus the 5 from Skinny Atlas is 10, plus Jerry's 11, plus the 4 Raiders is 15. So you have 15 people for 6 houses. Okay, not terrible, but not great.
Right.
But the evening and nighttime is yours to play with. What would you guys like to do?
I want to show Fierce the
is-
cabins.
Is there
Okay.
any meat left?
That's up to you.
I've got some meat, Ash.
Um,
I could help with the cooking. Astra's just drunkenly stumbling and dribbling around, dancing whenever she finds a beat in her head.
okay, so we'll first go with Bertha.
Okay.
She's taking Fierce around to see the cabins.
Yep.
You guys did all this?
Yeah, we chopped down the trees. You know, Cake, the other one there, helped build a lot of the cabins. But I also put in my hand too, And we got all these places. You could pick any of these beds. You could sleep in the bed next to me. It's really up to you, whatever you're comfortable with.
Can I be like your best friend?
I would
Aw.
love that, Fierce. I would love that so much.
I'll be honest with you. When you sat on me, I was like, this could be my best friend someday.
You know, kind of thought the same thing.
It was like
Nothing ever felt more comfortable than that moment in my life.
okay, I'll be honest, you're very heavy. Like that's not to shame
Yeah.
you. I could tell you were built like a brick house. But like all the other butts that have sat on me I felt you're so tall and you tried to get down. I'm so short. They are stupid. They don't know anything about like math because like there's no way that you were going to go from your height down to a 1 foot tall chair. So like the fact that you even tried to ease down was like the coolest thing that I've ever had happen to me.
You are so smart. It is mesmerizing. I
You're-
am so bad.
I think that you're the coolest person I've ever met.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That means the world to me.
This is cool. Listen, this is like all we did is we would go to like other places and like take over old stuff and pretend like we're from there. You guys like built this. This is so cool.
Yeah. It's pretty wild to think about. I can't wait till I get the farm set up.
Wait, what? Oh,
I'm a
oh shit. Wait. You guys
Hey,
you guys didn't
stay on the arm fay.
You guys lied. You guys lied. You guys lied. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Oh my god, thank
You're
God.
funny. You know that? You're funny.
Oh, that's so funny. Honestly, do you guys like swear?
Oh, as much as our Lord allows.
Yeah, we occasionally swear quite a bit.
Fuck those guys.
Astra covers
Yeah.
Lawrence's ears. Astra covers
I mean, I'm
Lawrence's
not doing
ears
it,
and
can't do
says, "Abso-fucking-lutely."
Seriously, they suck. This place rocks.
That they do.
You guys are awesome.
This place rocks.
This place rocks. This is so freaking cool.
I know I'm not even in this room. I apologize. You're just so funny.
It's a-
Bertha, you're hilarious.
It's okay, Donnie. I could hear you because like these walls are really thin, oddly enough.
I
but
try my best.
It's okay. Hey, listen.
I had a fundraiser.
Hey, Bertha. So like,
Yeah.
we're on your side. But oh god, Marmalade's got to go back at some point.
Guys,
Oh shit. Shit. You got.
you did just swear again. That was pretty good.
We got to come up with like a plan or something. But this is okay.
Well, we're gonna need your smarts. You're the smart one here.
No, I took some mentats just a second ago. But it's still I like listen, we have a crippling drug problem, chem problem, sorry. But like it's okay.
gonna have to
We're
stop.
working on it. Yeah, no, we're gonna have to figure out some stuff, but thank you. You're so nice to me.
Of course. Oh, you're the best.
You're the best. You're the best.
You're the best.
You're the best.
Best.
You're the
You're the
best.
best.
We're gonna stay up all night and telling stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just become best friends.
All right. So Bertha just had a little hangout with Fierce. Who does anyone want to do anything else?
Ash is making dinner. She's making jambalaya.
Okay. Are you talking with anyone? You interacting? You just cooking?
She's making Molotov cut things. Just keeping his hands busy.
Good call.
Perfect.
So Greg's standing near you and he's like,
Yeah, Greg.
he's just staring into the fire and he's like, I love fire so much. This is so cool. Every fire that we set is way too big. Mostly it's my fault, but like you guys are like really good at this. And like the problem is like when you build a fire too, you know this, when you build a fire too big, you can't even stand by it because it's too hot and everything burns down. But like, you know,
Keep it small and it'll keep burning.
Keep it small and it'll keep burning. Keep it small and it'll keep burning. Keep it small and it'll keep burning. Keep it small, it'll keep burning. I like that. He
Keep the
takes
rhythm with your wrists too.
he like sticks his finger into the fire and grabs a little suit so and he draws on his hand, keep it small, keep it burning. It's like he's looking at it. He's like, look at my arm. Look at my arm. Isn't that cool?
Yes, it's very cool. Too bad I don't have a tattoo machine. I could put it on your skin forever.
Oh, we're getting tattoos. Oh.
But your friend over there.
One's my brother and the other ones aren't really like my friends
Well,
necessarily, but like
Dan. He said his name was Dan, yes?
oh, did I mess up the names? Marmalade.
Marmalade,
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, it's marmalade.
Yeah. What about Dan?
Do you think we could get him to stay with us? Or does he have to go back to Mr. Fancy Pants?
When we were oh, well, you guys are friends now. I don't need to hide anything. They said if a Marmalade didn't come back that they're gonna come and just shoot up this whole place because like
Nice.
that means that you guys probably killed us or something. So like, yeah. He's gotta go back, I think.
What if we turn this into his sanctuary where he can be the real version of him?
Yeah, I mean, well,
If he keeps coming to us, he does not have to put on airs or pretend. He gets to be called by his true name and use his real voice.
okay.
Yeah?
Oh.
Oh, what? Watch your fingers. Watch your fingers.
No, it's okay.
Don't touch yourself with the knife.
Oh, 1 second.
The humans here don't like eating blood.
He's going to Oh, perfect. Yeah. He while he's looking at you in the eyes, he's like, I've cooked before. I just like fire. Like I'm like the cook back
But
there.
then we need the fire to cook, huh?
Yeah. I'm really good at this. And like he spins Tato on the cutting board, and as he's talking to you, quickly dices it up while it's spinning.
Oh.
Bien. Secret talent here.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much a lot of the times we just do chems and burn stuff down, but like some of us have real talents. Unlike my stupid brother Craig over there. I can fucking hear you, you stupid jerk.
You guys love each other. There's so much.
Yeah, I love him. He's cool. I wish I could say the same thing about you, you tool.
I think that's his language for I love you too.
We got some like problems though, if you think about it, because like, okay, so Dan goes back. He tells them that it's all. He's got to like. They want. Oh God, they want to keep him. We gotta brainstorm this because like they want to keep him, so he's got to convince them that he has to come back.
That perhaps his management is needed.
Okay. That's fair, right? That's me.
And he can spread the knowledge of whatever culture they have.
Okay. What?
Can I overhear them?
Sure.
So I overhear you guys, and I was like, hey, he told me that he used to be a CPA. We could really use an accountant here to help us run the books.
Well,
I
yeah,
mean,
but go on.
I'm good at sales, but not so much the back end.
Yeah, no, that's the problem though. That's like, I'm the cook. They can deal without a cook, but like he's like the guy that like, as weird as it sounds, like some raider camps are like really big on keeping good books because like it's super important that they don't burn through everything. It's weird. So he's like really important to the group. So we'd have to like do some real convincing. Oh boy.
I'm like, all right, sorry. I didn't mean to bother you guys. I'm gonna let you get back to cooking. I just overheard.
No, it's fine.
I know. Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. Listen, I get it. I fucking get it. Dan's all right. I like him. Ash, do you have any ideas? Maybe.
Beyond him saying he needs to teach us something, so he would need to return.
Mm.
But if
Okay.
they are still unwilling to go, perhaps there is still a way he could buy us time. Because we can do all the things that Donnie over there claimed that we can do. We can do it. We just need time.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to have a meeting with Dan at some point for sure. Maybe some train. I don't know. He's got what would be the we'll think on it. We got to think of like the perfect lie or the perfect truth. We don't even have to lie if we can figure it out. We just need him to say the right thing.
He is going to spread Sebastian's culture to us
I
to
honestly
try and teach us to be like them.
maybe okay.
Guide us in building. Like she uses air quotes when she says, and
Building
decorating and behavior and etiquette and all the things my grandmother used to hit me over the wooden spoon for.
culture. That, Sebastian, that could work. The whole Pinky clan thing is culture. Maybe.
Man, Reaver would eat him up and spit him out.
Hmm. Yeah. I listen, honestly, like I don't
I
know
have a
if you
feeling
Hmm?
the other raiders don't respect you guys much, do they?
No, it's like okay, you know how this goes, right? It's like you have vault dwellers and they're idiots and they all die. And then you have wastelanders that
She smiles when he says that.
you you have wastelanders and like they're goody two shoes and they cross the wrong paths and they die. And you have like fiends and other like we do chems, they do chems, And it's like they get strung.
But they eat
So,
people.
yeah. Have
There's
you
a
ever?
line I will not cross.
I've never tried that either. Gross. Prions disease. You know about that prions disease?
I do know about that. I learned that when I was in a vault.
Yeah, don't
Don't-
wait. Whoops. Sorry. Most vault dwellers die. Sorry.
Yeah, I was in a vault.
That's funny. But you know what it is, right? You found a raider group. It's like it's kind of like what you
Yeah.
do. You go to prison and you join the prison gang. You go and get out in the wastelands, you join a raider gang. It's like just kind of what you do.
You find the biggest baddies and you jump in with them, and well,
Yeah.
you don't need them no more.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, they're kind of I don't know how long they're going to last, honestly. So like
So you're saying the rest of the hand is gonna cut off the pinky?
maybe there's like an agreement between the the five tribes, but like
But if
I
they eat up all the resources and burn it up, they are
yeah.
moving into other territory.
Yeah, they're kind of idiots. Honestly, this is probably for the best. Like there's like 50 of them and there's already like I can't one, two, three, there's like 11 of us, 13, right? Because there's that big green guy, and your friend really doesn't say much over there.
Sly, he likes to watch. Take that as you will.
I like to watch, uh, but
Head over to Bertha's tent later.
oh, wait a second,
Oh.
what?
What's going on in British?
I'm overhearing from a distance and talking under my breath.
Astra's grabbed Lawrence and is dancing around.
I'm gonna do a quick
Goofing off.
check.
What what are they up to?
Bertha, does Craig hear anything? Or Greg hear anything?
What was the roll?
8.
I think. Yeah, I mean, we are talking about the staying up late and the bedtime stories and all
You
kinds
hear
of different
someone
activities
say
to do
Sly
at
likes to
night.
watch.
He was with Fierce.
Talking about our favorite things to do.
Greg stares and is like, What, here two people have giggly time while swapping manly stories, and in the morning they're gonna make waffles?
Hell yeah, brother.
Okay.
Waffles!
Get me a waffle
Astra
iron
yells.
press and I can make waffles.
I've never had a waffle since before we entered the bunker.
Okay, now you're doing the voice. I don't know if when you get drunk you turn into a Pinky Clanman, but don't do that. That's
I
silly.
don't know what I do.
Oh, you silly. And with that, Greg keeps cooking dinner with Ash, and we'll move on to another group. Does anyone want to? What else is are people doing?
Go ahead.
Astra's been dancing around with Lawrence, trying to keep him entertained and having fun, distracted, dancing and getting out her her jubilance that she ingested earlier. And she's kind of gotten close physically in space to Marmalade again, and kind of bumps him in the shoulder, says, "Hey man, that moonshine is great. I can't wait to make some more and have us a fun time. Yeah, I got a question for you though. You know, you said you were a CPA before. Did you also maybe have a family? You know, Lawrence here, he's still kind of young. He needs some fun and some lightning, some fun, some good times to keep his mind off of you know what."
I mean, like, yeah, I had a mom and a dad, and they were okay people, and one day the Raiders came by, the Pinky Clan, and they killed pretty much everyone in my town, and I joined them, and
Oh my god.
yeah, it was pretty tragic.
Man,
Really scarred me. But it was, as Ash would say la vie. I had
that
to. Mhm.
that's right on the money there with the Ash impression. I like that.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah. So, no, yeah, CPA. Had a family brutally murdered, and I'm fun. Yeah, I'm super fun. I like a good game of checkers, and I am kind of an aficionado at Caravan. Um and every once in a
Oh,
while I'm
well,
known to let loose and boogie down.
you sound like a fun man of the house there. And you know what, Dan? I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I also had a family. Well, my family brutally murdered my own family, and then the Raiders brutally murdered the rest of my family. So yeah, we got that in common there. We got lots of brutal stuff in our past, but you know what? We still know how to have a good time, huh?
Your trauma
Right?
is my trauma, and I feel like we have just become best friends. Uh ex-
I think we're gonna be great friends and great role models to this little, you know, sucker over here who's also lost his mom and dad. She
could you
whispers into his ear.
can you make a speech check?
Oh
Mhm.
no. Oh no. Oh no.
The roll
I'm
for today.
gonna use one of my APs there,
Okay.
because I know we've got
Okay.
enough there.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
he lost his mom and dad. That's so. If I'm following this correctly, he's lost his mom and dad, which means that he is now a raider. And then after that, after he has a nickname and a silly voice, he will be saved by a new group of people, and will get his name back. Say Lawrence. Uh, yeah, mister? How would you like a funny little nickname? Um, oh, okay. What is your favorite food? I like um I like chocolate ice cream. Oh, wonderful. I'm going to call you Sunday. Sorry, I slipped into my old voice. It's honestly my voices are pretty close together. It's just one sounds really stupid and the other one sounds really really stupid. Um
Don't talk about yourself like that, Dan. And you know what? Sunday sounds perfect because I know she goes and pinches his cheek. I know Lawrence here is a big old sweetie.
Aw.
Thank you. Um
You kind of remind me of my little brother.
oh, what happened to your little brother?
Oh, he's not here right now, but I'm glad I have you instead.
Oh. Oh. Wait. Okay. Um
Do you want to join me and Marmalade for a little ring around the rosy around the fire?
uh I guess so, but like um can we like find my parents? By the way, I would please, if I don't want to be too much of a hassle, but please, I would like, could you, would you please call me Dan? I would like to be called Dan.
Absolutely, Dan.
Thank you. I am shedding the past, and I am Dan, the man. Dan, the man that likes to boogie. Oh,
That's right, Dan.
I like her.
Well, let's get to boogieing. Astro reaches her hand out for Lawrence and her hand out for Dan.
Lawrence looks and he goes, "You didn't answer the question about my parents, though. Can we go look for my parents, please?" I
No.
yeah.
Astro looks to Lawrence and says, "We can absolutely go and do some searching, but right now it's late and dark out, and we gotta stay safe. So we're
But
gonna have some fun here tonight, and then I promise you we'll do everything we can to figure out what and where your parents might have run into."
can you make a speech check difficulty 2 for me?
Absolutely. Oop, how do I undo that?
No, I thought we were gonna go look for my parents, but all we did was we kept walking, so I'm gonna go look for my parents now.
No.
And he
Astra
starts walking off
re-
into the distance.
reaches for Lawrence and attempts to pick him up.
Make an athletics check. Difficulty 1. You pick him up, but he starts flailing because he doesn't want to be picked up, and you take 1 point of damage. Can you please let me go? I wanna go find my parents. I'm starting to
I-
get really scared, and I want my parents, please.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over because I see this happening. I was seeing the boogie happen too. That was fun. And I'm gonna be like, hey, buddy, it's okay. And then I'm gonna motion to Astra to kind of like put him down a little bit. But like I kind of have like my arms out like to get him. Do you know what I mean? But I'm like, hey, it's all right. It's all right. Can you calm down a little bit? Let's just breathe. It's okay. And like I try to get him to breathe for a second.
Can you give me a speech check? Difficulty 3.
Yeah. Jesus. Oh my goodness, what happened? I was looking at Discord for too long and it kicked me out of the game.
Yeah, it does that to me too.
All right. And this is my tagged skill.
Okay. So actually that's 4 successes, so you get an AP back. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay.
That's right, buddy. That's right. Good job.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
really proud of you.
thank you.
It's really hard to control your emotions like that. I'm really proud of you.
Okay.
So, do you want to sit by the fire with me and Astra and Dan? Just for a second, I want to talk to you.
Okay. And he goes
So-
over with you and sits down by the fire.
Right on, and Astra. I hope
Astra
she
sits
sits next
down.
to him. Yes, perfect.
Yeah, Astra sits on the other side of him,
Nice.
on the other
A-
side
And I'm
of
like-
Johnny.
Ash and
All
Greg
right,
are
great.
also there.
And I'm like, oh, buddy, okay. So, I have some bad news. I gotta tell you.
Astra
I know
holds
where
her
your
hand on the kid's back.
I know where your parents are.
Why didn't you tell me where my parents are?
They're back in the town.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember the fire?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Larry, but your parents died.
What?
The fire was really hot, and they tried to get you out, and they did. But it was too much.
What? Wait. What?
Astra begins to squeeze Lawrence closer to her.
What?
I know it's hard, buddy. I know.
What? What? I don't want my mommy. I want my mommy.
I try to give him a hug,
He kind of like
and I try to.
he like nestles
Oh.
in, but he's not doing good.
Racked with sobs. Yeah, I know, buddy. I know. It's not easy, and it's not going to be easy for a while. But
I'm
I'm hoping.
scared.
Of course you are.
I'm so scared
They
right now.
kept you safe. But look at us. We're going to keep you safe. We're going to be your new family.
So
We're a
who's
motley crew.
I will never let anyone harm you.
so
Astra
who's
looks
Yeah,
down at
Astra's
him.
going to be his mom.
so who's all around him right now?
Astra, Dan, and Ash and
Bertha is
Craig, I
making
believe?
bunk beds.
Craig.
So we have
Bertha's a little busy right now.
Ash, Astra, Donnie.
Donnie and Dan. and-
Dan, Greg.
Okay.
Why? The
I'll
rest of the community.
I'll say Ira's over there too.
Pretty
Okay.
much everybody but the two that are very excited about bedtime stories.
Well, and the other settlers that we haven't.
I need
that's
yeah,
right.
we have other settings. I forgot.
I need the group.
That we were probably supposed to be talking to, but we decided to take Raiders instead.
I need the group to make a difficulty 12
Oh
check
my
on
God.
Lawrence.
That
Dan,
makes sense.
A speech or a
Greg, Craig, and Greg, Craig, and Dan, plus Ira are all helping. They will all roll 2.
I'm guessing Sly
This-
went to go pass out.
with cake.
Sly,
Well, I should be observing this.
yeah, Sly is.
Fascinated.
I mean, honestly, this is great material for him to.
That's what I was saying.
It-
Like, he wouldn't go to bed during this. He
You-
would be like, oh my God, what the hell?
You
What
guys
they gonna
are
do?
out of threat, so Sly is back in observe mode. He's no longer protecting himself, so
in
to speak.
action.
And Cake.
Oh,
wanna be-
charisma.
Okay. You don't have speech
Speech
tagged,
or-
right? Ash.
Speeches. I hit the wrong one. I thought I had speech. It was survival.
I
No,
have
no.
speech tagged.
It's still the
Okay.
same role though.
Oh,
Your speech is like, your speech is a
your
check of like
charisma.
5, isn't it?
4.
4. So you hit anyways. So let's see where we're at. So, jeez.
And I have it tagged.
Okay, so
I have it tagged as well.
Donnie has 3 successes. Plus we'll give an extra one for critical, because it's your tagged. Ash got
Ability tagged.
3 successes. So it's up to 7. Donnie Oh wait, what? Oh, I was looking at a different roll. Sorry. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. We have 4, 5, 6. We have 7, 8 because you have speech tagged, right? Astra.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're at 8 right now. We have Craig, Greg, and Dan all to roll.
And Tootie.
And Tootie. Let's get Tootie's out of the way. Let me go over to Toots. Play. Okay, so we're at 8. We need to hit 12.
Well, I should roll too, but like at disadvantage.
Okay. So
Hootie has the lullaby machine.
we're now at 10. Now it's up to our new friends, the NPCs.
Oh my God, new
Oh,
friends.
we're screwed. We're screwed.
Now
Shut up. Maybe they're brilliant and
We're
lucky and
sorry.
charismatic.
they
One's
are
a shot.
I mean, the one's a great cook.
they are
Dan's has that shared experience with the little man.
so they are raiders. Greg and Craig are not very charismatic.
Great.
But Dan is kind of a spokesperson. He was the one that came out and talked to you all. So I'm gonna say that Craig and Greg have a threshold of 5. They have to roll a 5 or lower, and Dan has to roll 9 or under.
Okay.
So we're going to do Craig's roll first. We just need 2 more successes. So this is a 5 or better.
Of course.
He misses. Okay. This is Greg's roll.
It's okay,
now.
buddy. Sorry. It's just a child's life.
Oh,
Nice. That's great.
We just need 2 successes from Dan.
Feeling not so great.
We need to clear a 9 or better. He is tagged in
Slice.
speech. And he hits. Because speech is a tagged ability.
Oh, so he gets the 4 plus the tag. Nice.
So, as a group, you all surround Lawrence, tears in his eyes, shaking with fear. And he looks up
He dies of fright.
and dies of fright. He is dead. Lawrence is
Yes.
dead.
No.
He looked at Ash's glowing eyes at the wrong time.
That's if the roll failed.
I'm okay. Okay. I can at some point can we like make a place for me to visit them? Because I want to see my mommy and daddy again.
Absolutely, Lawrence. Whatever you need to heal, to be happy, to
You
have
know what?
fun, to smile again, we will do.
I look for him and I just kind of scream for Cake. It's like, yo, Cake, where you at, buddy?
Cake slowly turns because he was kind of he was
Sitting right
dragging
next to me.
another log. No, he's dragging another log out of the forest. He's been working tirelessly. But he plops down the log and he just looks at you kind of like absentmindedly.
I was like, hey, I'm not sure if you'd like a break. And I don't mean to add more to your load, but you see this guy, Larry? We just met him?
He nods at you.
Right. He lost his parents, and we're trying to help him out. Could you maybe make a memorial if you have time for the little guy?
Cake immediately rips off some log and makes another cross and plucks it. Oh, actually, he makes 2 crosses. Actually, 3, because his sister died too. We didn't role play that, but that remember they went back to save. So he puts down 3 crosses right next to Jerry's cross. Because you guys had set up Jerry's cross with the hat on it, and unceremoniously he stabs him into the ground to mark the 3 that had died. And he turns back to you and kind of like shrugs.
You know, it's not a real home until you celebrate life and death. And then
Thanks,
you know
buddy.
y'all are really family.
I'm not laughing at you, Asher. I'm laughing at King. And you know
I think
what,
we
Lawrence?
all are.
You know what, Lawrence? I think that we can make that extra special. We can etch their names on there. We can add things that they might like, flowers and the colors that they loved. We can make that super special.
Thank you. And
Wait.
Lawrence gets up away from the group and goes and lays down by his parents' cross, and just
Oh.
kind of like hugs onto them. And he starts crying and sobbing.
Trick starts to get teary-eyed looking at him by their
If we're
graves
going
and
to...
turns to Ash and says, "Is the jambalaya ready? I could really use a full stomach."
Just a little bit longer. Dan,
Yes.
would you like to keep this area as a sanctuary of yours?
I would very much like to. If you guys would let, if I could be part of your group, I would really like that. I think.
But if you don't return, Sebastian comes with the rest and kills us all.
Yes. My analytical brain has stated that I would probably have to return. Oh no, I would have to return.
But, with your brilliant mind, I bet you could make a way for you to be able to come back. Say that you need to culture us. So you need to come back to us.
I appreciate the compliment on the brains. I would like to reiterate that me and my compatriots are all on mentats at the moment. I will go back to having some difficulty processing some thoughts, but as is right now, I could see that working. Oh
And
God.
that we are working tirelessly to fill whatever order he needs. But you need to be here with us
I
to make
need to
sure
be
it is a
here with
cultured
you.
batch.
Yes, because if you're not here, Dan, how
How will
could
we
we
know it's up to
produce
Sebastian's standards?
standards? We need to make sure that we're producing moonshine
Oh.
that is pinky. What is it? Pinky Club?
The Pinky
Posse?
Pinky Clan, Pinky Posse, whatever you want to call them, really.
That is at the caliber of the Pinky Posse.
Okay.
That's why you can
Sebastian
come back.
seems to hold your opinion in high regard and your, say. So, you would have a as quote unquote refined taste as, himself
Mhm.
to be able to make sure our batches live up to his standards before we trek it all the way over to them and find out it's a waste.
Okay, so I have one question for you all. We
Mhm.
do this and I go back. And you trick them, obviously. What happens when the 30 days goes by and you don't have any moonshine? They're just going to come and kill us all.
Oh,
We'll have
we're gonna,
it.
yeah, we're gonna make moonshine.
Well,
That was never a part of the lie.
you have no
We
razor grain.
we
We
can
will.
get
We
we
know how
can
to
find
find
some
it.
razor grain.
Yeah, we can get it. Do not
You
worry
gotta
about that.
remember, Dan. Me and Asher, we used to be raiders ourselves, so we have our eyes peeled and our ways about us. We'll get what we need and get them what they need, so we can
We have connections with the
make a
Valance, so
yeah.
we'll work it out.
Jerry
You know?
hears through the thin wall and he's like, "Yeah, hey, I'm over here. Yeah, okay. Are you
Hey
are you,
Jerry, you have any of that razor grain in your seeds in your left in your pocket from rolling around in those fields while you were drunk?
no. No.
Oh, darn.
Um are you guys okay? Okay. I think I see where this is going, and oddly enough, I'm okay. Interesting. Are you guys gonna kill my parents?
No,
What? Who said that?
absolutely not. Jerry, get your mind out of the gutter, hun. I know it's. I know you.
Harry.
Maybe you've gotten into your own stash a little bit today, but that's some wild
Larry's a
accusation.
baby. Oh,
Jerry.
Gary.
Jerry.
Gary.
Oh my god.
I
No.
thought it was Larry. I'm like, we just told you they were dead, kid. Like, come on.
No,
We're not
no,
gonna
no,
kill
no,
him.
no.
guys.
Lawrence.
No,
Lawrence.
I forgot
Jerry is
about
Black
Jerry.
Magic's Black Magic's
Black
Jerry.
Magic's buddy. Yeah, Jerry. I forgot all. Because
Well,
Jerry's
really,
the name
I'm
of the
Black
dead
Magic's
guy.
buddy,
So
but at the State of the
The State of the
yeah,
Union.
the original.
Sure, let's go with that.
Okay, so what I'm gathering is that
I have notes. Jerry wasn't on the list.
I am gathering that you guys are going to go to the Valens farm and rob them?
No, we'll have Jerry negotiate with us.
There might also be other farms within the vicinity. You know, we did pick up some new friends from Skinny Atlas. Maybe they might know some places that we might be able to find some seeds.
I mean, probably not, because you see what happened to the Valen farm?
Yeah.
That's kind of what we've done to we have it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable, and I've told them before that it's not sustainable. We are burning through the crops, and we are killing the honeybees, and it has become quite a problem. And this world as we know it is going to come to an end. They are stupid.
Yes, because they're going to have to move into the other raiders' territory.
They are like cicadas, and cicadas are destructive.
Scream.
Raiders.
So
We accidentally
think-
that bad.
I think one of the things that we could do, Dan, sorry, is you know, Ash's idea is brilliant. I'm just gonna say that. The idea that you would culture us, I think that is stellar.
Okay.
I think to illustrate that and perhaps prolong your stay, you could tell them, and I kind of got this idea from Astra, that we are composing a song for them and about them.
Okay.
Our
Good
original
ideas.
that song will need help from a scholar like you, right? To
Okay.
make sure that it is quality piece of material.
Did you hear that one
And-
song they were playing when you walked into the mansion?
Absolutely, they love music.
I composed that.
You did?
Yes, it's called the Pinky Waltz.
The Pinky Waltz.
The Pinky Waltz.
The Pinky Waltz. The Pinky Waltz was amazing.
Thank
and
you.
I would love to do something similar. Something that we could maybe a little catchy, maybe have lyrics. I don't know, right? I'm just brainstorming, but this could be something that we could take out into I'm a trader, right? Not traitor, trader. I trade goods.
I'm
I
a
could take
traitor.
that with-
You're a traitor.
I could take that with me into the waste and promote the Pinky Posse, right? So I think that would be an amazing way. It could prolong your stay and it could help us find a way to poison the moonshine.
Okay. Oh, poison. Oh, you guys are devious. I
Well-
like that. I think that they should all listen, you have all convinced me that I hate them all, every last one of them. They are rotten, annoying, terrible people, and I would rather kill with you guys than kill with them. I think that you all have to still think of a deadline for the moonshine. The 30 days is going to be hard. I could tell you. They're hell or high water, so to speak. But I think that is at least a good enough starting point. You guys will have to brainstorm something with the moonshine. But I believe I could probably return, which I would very much like because I am sick and tired of Sebastian and the other pompous pinkies. And okay, uh, I don't want to walk back tonight because I am scared of the woods. One time I was
Absolutely.
walking through and a hound bit me in the butt, and I think I contracted rabies. It was terrible, and I hated it. So I will at the crack of dawn. I think I will probably go on back. Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic. Do you need anything for your travel?
Um, do you have any moonshine on you?
Unfortunately, all I have is water.
As he says that, Ash hands him a bowl of jambalaya.
That is a jambalaya, which I will be honest with you, I have had before. I was playing a character. Marmalade would never touch the stuff, but it is actually my seventh favorite dish.
Ooh,
I really appreciate it. Jambalaya. Oh yeah, it's a little joke I say. I still would probably um if there's no moonshine, maybe some chems or something. Would probably a handful of chems. You have some chems?
a handful.
Yes. If there's no moonshine, I think that a handful would probably be a good bargaining chip.
Well, I have very little.
She gives him her mentats.
Okay. I love these things. I will promise not to pop them in my mouth. Uh, even though it's
Where
hard.
else would you pop them?
There is a thing, good sir.
You stick them up your butt.
It's called boofing. It's a whole thing. Don't look into it.
We called it
Oh,
something else. We called it butt.
Around, I'm
something.
so glad Lawrence is sleeping on his parents' grave right now. Oy vey.
That
Yeah, all I
could-
have is if he already has the mentats, I have one mentat and then one Radaway and one stim pack. So I don't think I have any more.
you
Do
can't really
do-
baseline Stimpaks or Radaway. I will take what, 2 mentats? Is there do we have any other illicit substances?
Mestra offers him her buff out. All I've got is buff out, but you seem more of a head high guy than a body high.
Oh, don't worry.
might
There's a
help her with
few
the
that
rock.
love buff outs over there. We call them the Swole Society actually.
Society.
Yeah, they have big muscles and bigger wigs, and they are so annoying.
Well, here
The
you go.
Swole Society.
Okay, 2 mentats, a buff out. Is this okay? Oh, it might be a hard sell, but I will push the cultural thing as best as I can.
I've heard the way that you talk, and I bet you could convince. I bet you could convince them.
Quick,
I
have me
believe in
sell you a
Dan.
pen.
Okay, sell me a pen.
I don't want to. Good night, everybody. And
Good night, Dan.
Dan gets up
Dan,
and looks at. Oh, which room is my room? By the way, I've never even established.
Take a pick. Whatever you like, sir.
yeah, pick which one you like.
I have never slept with a horse before. I will try. I will try laying in the stable with that horse over there.
Is that safe?
Okay.
I don't know. A good night.
Sly, is that
We're,
safe?
we're gonna wake up and his head's gonna be
He's
crushed
gonna
in.
be dead. Yeah, that's not good.
Sly's
We're like, oh fuck.
Sly's flipping through his notes and he's like, Deathclaw, rad roaches, mole rats, another
Hey,
death
Dan.
claw, some raiders.
Dan.
I don't got anybody here dying to a horse. I think you're fine.
Okay. Okay. Good. All
Okay.
right.
Well, I'll
Enjoy.
keep an
Have a good
eye
night.
out. I'll take first watch. I'll keep an eye
Actually,
on the horseman over there.
listen, I mean, it's not always got to be on you guys. You had a long day. I mean, I guess everyone's had a long day, but uh, you do have settlers now, guys. You don't have to listen. And he kind of gets you
They've
guys
been
all
through a
around a
lot.
circle. Yeah, but listen,
They've been through a lot.
you guys listen, Donnie's almost dead. All right. You got shot today,
But yeah, Donnie
Astra.
should definitely.
Like
Yeah, I'm gonna take a nap.
Big toe, little problem.
you've got friends. Why don't you just relax and sleep and just enjoy one night for the first time? Okay?
Astra leans back and says, I guess you're right. I gotta get the little one tucked away in a actual roof and house, not on his family's, graves. She wanders over to Lawrence and rubs his back and asks him to come back and get some rest in
Do
one
I
of the shelters.
do I have to go to bed?
Hey, little man, we gotta sleep so we can be strong and you can make your parents proud tomorrow, okay?
Okay. Can I sleep in your bed?
Absolutely, Lawrence. Absolutely.
His little hand reaches up for your hand.
Astra grasps his hand tightly and slowly walks back to the shelter she's been sleeping in.
And Ash is going around making sure everyone has food, including Jerry.
Mm.
Hey. Hey, thanks for checking up on me. That robot tried feeding me earlier this morning, and like the buzzsaw got really close to my face, and I was really like scared of that. Um, uh, you're thank you, thank you for
You gonna
feeding
feed
me.
yourself this time?
I'll try. And Jerry reaches for the spoon, and he clicks the spoon on his teeth really hard, and you're like and flings the spoon a little bit, and some jambalaya goes in his eye, and he goes and he takes no damage, but he's like, can you help me out here? Can you feed me?
She looks out the door.
Can you please
She
feed me?
comes over to feed him.
Can you do the airplane thing?
Oh my god.
Here-
Here comes the nuke.
Can I have some more, please?
There you go. She just keeps feeding him. She's like, in her mind, she's like, what happened to my life? I
Thank-
was in a vault.
Thank you. You're so sweet. I really appreciate you.
Donnie is
Can you
exhausted.
tuck me in?
Like Donnie's exhausted like me, so he just goes to bed. It's like other bed's free if anybody wants it. I'm sorry, but I have to leave.
No, that's
She's
fine.
She's coming
Okay.
to everybody with the food, right?
Yeah.
I'll
Okay,
message
so
you,
she's gonna come in.
April.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys know now. You guys are gonna level up for tonight, so I'll give you a message. But yeah, thank you, April.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
It's okay. We're almost done
Good night,
anyways.
Donnie.
Good night.
So
Bye, guys. Good night.
she's gonna come into the food with the cabin while me and Fierce are playing patty cake.
Okay. Patty cake.
Patty cake, patty
Cake
cake,
bakers, man.
man.
Bake me a
Bake
cake
me a
as
cake
fast as you
fast as
can.
you can.
Yeah.
First comes.
First-
Oh, our food's here.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
want some food?
Hey, check this out, Bertha. And he sits down in the
Wait,
chair.
Wait.
Look at-
Nice.
Yeah. Look at that.
That's so cool.
I'm not a chair.
You're not a.
I'm not a chair.
You're not a chair.
And burns his mouth with the jambalaya. I'm not a chair.
Just you're not a chair. Just be a little careful. It's hot.
So hot.
Oh man.
So hot.
Fierce
And she's
hot.
also gonna eat it. She's gonna match his pace as she's eating it.
You guys rock.
You rock.
You rock. Not a chair.
You rock.
Scoop some more jambalaya in his mouth. You rock.
You rock.
Not a chair.
Not a chair.
This is the best day of my life.
It seriously is.
You're awesome.
You're awesome.
This place is awesome.
Yeah, it is. We got a horse.
We got a horse. We got a horse.
We got
You-
a horse.
You know what
It's
horses
incredible.
are?
What?
High animal chairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. High animal chairs.
Animal chair.
Everything else is gonna be a chair, except for my new friends.
Yeah, we're not
Yeah.
a chair.
Not a chair.
Not a chair.
Not a chair.
Absolutely not. Not a chair.
Not a chance I'm a chair.
Not even a small chance of a chair.
Not a tiny little sliver slice chance I'm a chair.
Not even the littlest possible chance that I or you are a chair.
Oh, just rocks. Hey,
This is great. Hey,
let's tuck in,
yeah.
and then you're gonna tell me your coolest not a chair story, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you my coolest not a chair story.
I love that.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
He lays in the bed. He's like, I'm not a bed either.
She lays next to him. I'm not a bed either.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And the two of them relax and start restoring their day and swap stories about how they're not chairs and all the other time about things that aren't other furniture. And it's the best night that Fierce has had ever in his life. All right, so Astra's in bed, Lawrence is in bed, Fierce is in bed, Bertha's in bed, Donnie's in bed. Craig and Greg look over at
Think in
Ash
bed.
and they're like, I know that you guys think that we want to sleep together because we're like twin brothers, but like Greg farts a lot. So like I'm gonna
You
go.
guys can sleep in separate cabins.
Hell yeah, this place rocks. I'm gonna go hang out with Donnie. That dude is pretty cool. Well, really, Ash, you're super cool, but I wouldn't want to impose. Like you have such a cool aura about you that I wouldn't even dare impose.
It's fine. I
Astro,
have to clean
no.
up out here anyway. Otherwise, we get rodents. Oh, but rodents makes more stew.
Rodents are so cool. All right, good night. And Greg
Night.
looks and he's like, I just want to let you know that I don't fart. That was a lie. Like, I mean, I do fart, but they're not that bad. So like, I'm just gonna go like to bed too. I'm just gonna go over to that cabin, and he points, and he goes and hunkers in the Lawrence and Astra dorm.
Yeah, she's gonna make sure the teenage girl, the old man, and the other lady are all settled in too, and they all have had something to eat.
Peter looks and he's like, I really appreciate what you've done for us. This has been probably the worst day any of us have had ever. We might not be the strongest or anything like that. You can count on us. Okay. We have our own skills and stuff. We were honestly a really beautiful town before those monsters came in and burnt everything down. And I would like to be part of rebuilding. Well, not even rebuilding. This is brand new. Building a new settlement with you all. But if push comes to shove, I will murder those fucking bastards for what they've done.
Keep that energy. We might need it. But for now, you need rest.
Yes, thank you. I once again, and he, kind of bows out to you, and he's like, much appreciated. Uh, this is incredible. Thank you so much. And him and well, they're split between the two cabins, but Peter and Peg settle down in one cabin, and Mary and Lucy settle down in another. So everyone's resting. Cake and Sly go to their own room.
Ash is out by the fire. She stayed.
Tootie's
She
still
can't sleep
there.
knowing there's but she can't sleep knowing there's the raiders that might be coming, so she's gonna stay out there.
Oh crap! I messed up. Peter's gonna stay awake. He's gonna make sure that all the women of Skinny Atlas get to sleep, and he will actually take watch for the night. He looks at you and he goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna keep that energy up. I actually feel good right now. I'm pretty frustrated. So why don't you rest? Nothing's gonna happen tonight. What's the point? Why would they jeopardize their moonshine? I will chill out. I've got any pats to the side. I have a pipe pistol if things get bad. I'm good at shouting. I'll get your guys' attention. You rest up. Take it easy."
All right. She pats him on the back as she looks at each of the cabins, knowing every single one of them is full. And then she takes a deep breath and she heads to the stables.
and Dan's like, hello, m'lady.
Oh God.
Welcome to Shay Black Magic. I saw the name on the sign. This is your concierge, Black Magic. I am Dan. I will get out of your way. I have warmed up a bed for you. And he tucks himself and crams himself into the corner to stay as far away from you.
You can stay where you were. I just need a roof over my head.
I would not impede on the fairer sex.
There is nothing fair or ladylike about me. I am more of a gremlin.
Oh. Oh,
Trust me, you can relax.
okay. Then I will stay where I was laying right underneath Black Magic's legs. Good night.
Good night.
And Dan passes out.
She sleeps sitting up in like a readied position,
Okay.
like one eye open kind of deal, because she is very unsettled at the thought of them coming.
So okay. So we are now at nighttime. Tootie is kind of floating idly by the fire, just keeping it stoked from time to time. And Peter is staying up. He did say that he was going to stay up for the entire night. I'm going to make a couple rolls for him. Okay. So the first few hours pass by and he is hyper vigilant. His blood's still pretty boiling. He's watched his hometown. He grew up in Skinny Atlas. His parents had lived there. His parents' had lived there. It's got legacy for him, and he is extremely frustrated. In fact, he's so worked up that he has his hand on his holster, just waiting in case they show up. So a couple hours pass, and he's starting to get a little sleepier, but he's still ready to rock and roll, just in case anything happens. And as the night goes on further, just as he's about to doze off around the 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock hour, he jerks back up. He's like, no. He slaps himself on the face. He's like, I gotta stay up. Gotta keep watch. And in the final hours, right as the sun starts rising, he passes out. And before anyone else wakes, a group of 4 people come walking out of the forest. And they keep walking closer to the forest or the settlement. And as everything's in a quiet hush, they sit down by the campfire, tip their hat towards Tootie. They're not armed, and they're waiting for you to wake up. And Sly wakes up first. And he goes out of the cabin and sees all 4 of them sitting there. And he goes, oh shit. You guys are here already? And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode. Thank you, everybody, for watching this episode of Diners and Deathclaws, Congress of the Commonwealth.
Well.
Players, say goodnight.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
This is the time where Ira shows up, right?
Thank you, everyone, for watching. I hope that you had a great time. We will be here next Sunday to reveal who is sitting at the campfire waiting to address the settlers. So good night, everybody. I appreciate you all being here. See you next Sunday.